Yeah, man, we hear another edition of Urban Politicians TV. Tapping in, Urban Politicians Big Ant. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe right here to the channel, man. Hit the like button, all that there. Subscribe, whatever. Tell your partners, tell your people, tell your kinfolk, whoever you want to tell about it. You know how we rock. We're going to get into some stuff tonight, man. We're going to tap in for a little bit. Talk about this T.I. and Tiny situation. That's getting real. They trying to make that get real. We heard the accusations of the sexual assault claims, the drugging, perceiving, coercion, forcing women to have sex. These are all allegations, though, as I like to say. Allegations don't mean that it's true. You know what I'm saying? If you saw my story I dropped earlier on it, y'all know I got to come with the facts, man. Nobody been charged with nothing yet, but they have a lawyer now that's representing these ladies. I think it's four women out of they're gonna be representing these women in California and Georgia. And this report came from New York Times, man. So we're gonna tap in on that with T.I. and Tiny. They have denied all the Courtney Love was good. They have denied all the allegations, say this is really just a media shakedown and everything of that nature. I remain unimpressed. What you say? That nigga say you late. Oh, bro, you can't say that though, bro. We don't know what's going on with that situation all the way to say that about Shorty. Chosen one, what's good? You know how we rocking. We tapped in, man. Y'all know what's going down, man. We tapped in though. We rocking with the people, man. Shout out Baltimore. Hey man, as of right now, we don't know, bro, because the reason why I'm gonna need somebody to tap in tonight too, man. The reason why when I read these stories, bro, with the news and these accusations, bro, I've seen multiple times. I've seen multiple times Antoine Turner and Antoine is Turner. I don't know because I haven't seen no evidence, bro. Mac got granted. Yeah, shout out to Mac. Shout out to Mac and No Limit. When you start talking about accusations and people accusing you of things, bro, I'm the type of nigga, bro, with this shit. I know some people don't care. A lot of people don't care. Atlanta ain't here. Shout out Atlanta. I like to be foul, bro, because the same thing can happen to you. That's me. I was raised like that. My T lady put that phrase out there to me a lot, man. Put yourself in somebody else's shoes. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like to keep shit factual when I speak. And when I say shit, I say shit that I can stand on, or if I'm wrong, I'm able to apologize. So let's be clear here. And I'm not choosing no side in this situation. But let's say it comes out that T.I. and Tiny are being lied on and this is a money grab. How many people do y'all think gonna go back and apologize? Is anybody gonna go back and apologize, or they just gonna say fuck that? They don't care. Or just look at how it stays on your resume, whether it's true or not. Yeah, I mean, that's what I say. You gotta wait and see. But like you gotta think about how T.I. feel and how Tiny feel, where I'll be honest, bro. If somebody said that type of shit about me and it's not true, I'm gonna want to whoop everybody ass. And Antoine is Turner, because let's be clear, there have been several instances where women have lied on niggas. I'm not saying these women are, I'm just speaking in general. Where women have lied on people, bro, and lied on niggas about rape. And it didn't happen. And if somebody does that to me, I'm gonna be ready to beat the fuck out you. And then I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna look at everybody else as a human. Cause I'm a human, nigga. We all got our flaws, we all fuck up or whatever. I'm gonna look around and be like, Zappy, what's good? I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna be like, man, all these motherfuckers accuse me of this shit that I didn't do. Fuck them all, and I'm gonna call you out one by one, depending on how you were speaking on it. That's why I speak responsibly, bro. Playmaker AC, my guy. If that case, they should have did DNA. T-Rock killer, and that's a gift and a curse, bro, with that DNA shit. Playmaker AC in this motherfucker. What's good, Quincy Levine? What's good, Michael Wilkins? Now, let's be clear with that DNA shit. True, you supposed to go out directly and say, hey, man, I got raped. So the evidence can be intact. They can run the test and get the forensics, the DNA, and this shit here is basically clean cut dry right there. Clean cut and dry business right there. Ain't nothing else to discuss. Y'all raped my people. They took a test. Y'all did that. We took a test. Y'all guilty as a motherfucker, man. You felt the test. They got tests for these things. But when you wait years and years of time and time, now it's basically your word against mine. What can you do to discredit me? Now you got to come with real facts. And I do want to play that role that I know a lot of people gonna call in and say, and all that. They gonna call in and say all that. Oh man, people be traumatized, which they do. We're not trying to be insensitive to women. I'm just speaking on how waiting on these type of situations can affect the case. I'm not trying to sit up here and discredit these women or say it didn't happen or did happen. We just speaking, I'm just speaking on the real. Courtney Love, the link is right there. Matter of fact, Courtney Love, I'm gonna hit you on the ground. Courtney Love, I'm finna hit you on the ground. Like, I'm not trying to say none of these women did or none of this didn't happen. And like I always say, bro, I can't solve fucking, and I've been saying that shit since I started this shit, bro. Since I've been reporting news, I don't solve crimes. I don't dry snitch. I only speak facts. You know what I'm saying? Courtney Love, I'm gonna hit you on the ground. Bro, this nigga, what you call it, is funny as shit, dog. That nigga, Big Facts funny as fuck. What's good, Darius Brantley?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, wait a minute. I want to go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, wait. I want to go back to the chat. Okay, what's going on? I ain't been in here in a while. Yep. I don't want to be too excited. I want to stay on topic. But first of all, I want to say to the women, get the help that you need. Get the help that you need. Because mental illness is real, and we don't want to, like Big Ass said, we don't want to jump the gun on this, and I don't want to jump the gun and insert my personal experience in this, but I do have a testimony and a story to tell, which is really fresh. My son was charged with 7 counts of sexual molestation in 2019.
Okay.
And I might need you to help me, guide me with what I'm trying to say as far as the allegations, because these are just allegations, but the seriousness of these allegations. And okay, wait a minute. I don't want to go all over the place, but the problem that I have with that, okay, by the way, my son's charges was thrown out because they lied.
Okay, so let's paint this into this right now. So in this time in 2019, your son was accused of molesting a kid.
Yes.
Okay, in this case, T.I. and Tiny are accused of drugging, raping, coercing, conceiving, and manipulating women into, having sex with them.
Yes.
And being a part of their situation. So
yes.
You saying with the accusations coming out, just like T.I. and Tiny situation, which we don't know what the truth is. That's why I stay neutral on these things.
Right.
So when that came out, was your son automatically looked at as guilty by other people, like a lot of people are doing with T.I. and Tiny?
Yeah, and I saw who really was rocking with me, but let me slow it down.
Okay.
Now I haven't read all. I watched your video today, and then I watched a couple of others. Based on my opinion, you best believe they starting a discovery. Even though these are allegations, if the lawyer had these X amount of women, they have already gave a statement, which is going to be a part of the discovery. See, this is going to move forward. So in essence, when they say what they say, it could come down to he say, she say, but the story got to stay the same. See, I retained it cost me $15,000. I could talk to you, Pat. Yeah. It cost me $15,000 to retain the lawyer that I got. When the child in my son's case made the allegations, she was 17. Mm-hmm. She said that he had been molesting her ever since she was in the 5th grade. So we're going to do the math. So that was over a period of years.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? In this, what I've learned from going through it on my personal experience, and then watching Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, on how they do these things, they only have to say it. The way the lawyer was explaining to me, it's just like me. I could come 10 years and say that somebody sexually is, I only have to say it. Because see, you got to go back on these white men laws, this Jim Crow, these white women movements. We got to stop this from happening. We got to, men too. Men have rights. What about the man's right when a woman is falsely accusing? We don't know. But once you look at how these women concoct these stories.
Facts.
Don't help me out,
and I understand what you're saying. That's what I do from my platform. And from day one, I've always done this. I've been at this going on 3 years. Right. When I was coming out and I was reporting my news with situations like these, I've always stated, innocent until proven guilty. Let's wait till the facts come out. I'm not trying to solve crimes. I'm one of the only probably I don't hear, you know, I'll hear it on major platforms. Maybe they'll kind of iterate that, but I'm the only possible like independent YouTuber by itself, you know, just doing this thing. Whenever I've reported these accusations, I've always reported them. Wait till the facts come out. You know what I'm saying? So with these type of situations, it's the same thing. Just like you said, what you went through with your son, we have this thing now where these type of stories are being sold for profit. These type of stories are being sold for profit in headlines now.
And then, you know, even with the situation that I just went through was it's degrading to the man, you know, especially if it's proven in court through the discovery, through the what was said, what was alleged. See, let me just rewind a little bit. In reference to the allegations and the charges, because my son went to court. See, we went to court, but it did not get bonded over into the higher court because the lawyer that I had was cold. She was filing motion after motion after motion after motion. My son was in jail on $1 million bond. No 10%. It took her 3 motions to get us a bond that he could even afford, but she was going in court according to what the girl said. They got to look at this is X amount of years later. Did you go get a rape kit? Did you go get a toxicology report? You know, and I'm quite sure, you know, whatever this is going to be, T.I. and his wife, they're going to lawyer up and get to the bottom of the allegations, because I have to take a stance and not stay neutral, but look at the laws and the political side on what are we going to do as people when it comes to women coming forward after years later accusing men.
Well, I do want to be clear here. There's going to always be that window of this statement right here. They were traumatized. You don't understand the pain and the courage and the fear of coming forward. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to deny nobody their human emotional right to be fair. But I did say in my video today, if you were raped, if you were sexually assaulted, if you want justice, you have to come forward because you have a certain window to get undeniable justice. I thought I read correctly. I could be wrong that somebody said that this happened 10 years ago in one of these cases or something. I know the last one was supposed to happen in 2018, but it's still 2 years. You can't run a test after 2 years.
Exactly.
You can't do a physical test. So now in the court of law, and this is in the court of law, I'm just speaking fairly here. In the court of law, you have no case. There's no physical evidence you can use on me if there's no video recording, if there's no text messages that are certified, or things of that nature. How can you convict me of these crimes?
And that's the experience, you know, that I was going through, you know, by me being the one that retained the lawyer for my son. It's as if I still was the client. So I was privy to every document. And man, if this goes down the pipe, we can break this. We can break it down on how the lie. How can you? I can't take away from any of these women because I'm a woman myself.
Right.
And I feel personally that if I went on a date right now tonight, and I felt like that man sexually assaulted me, I feel at this age and level of maturity, I have an obligation to myself. If I felt violated, I'm coming forward. I'm not gonna wait because okay, we got to deal with the fact that no means no. See, we got to.
Yeah, and I do want to make that very clear here. I don't support rapists. We not supporting rapists. We not championing that. If like I told niggas in my video today, if you saw my video, if you ain't saw it, go watch it. While I spoke on this, bro, I don't believe in raping women. I would never rape a woman. I would never force a woman to have sex with me or anything of that nature who does not want to. Like I say, that's just not what we on. We not into coercing women. But I want to be very clear here. Let's wait until the facts come out. That's just all I want to say. And yeah, appreciate it calling in and sharing your story with us, Courtney.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna follow this, you know, because
we own it.
I'm really all over the place, you know, with it, how it really goes. But before I go, if these attorneys are pushing forward with these allegations, we just gotta wait till the discovery come out and wait and see exactly what these women said that T.I. and his wife allegedly did to them.
Facts.
10 years ago. Was it consensual and it turned into something else? You know, because I stay up on topics, you know, and I know a lot of them swing, you know, and Candy on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, her and her husband are really open about what goes on and what does not go on. And she even stated that she has them sign an NDA. So we don't know if NDAs were involved in this, because you know that the rumors are coming.
I remember when 50 Cent said that doesn't hold up in court. That's what I heard. I don't know though.
Right, but this is gonna be a great topic to play out, to even just.
And I don't want to even say that like that, Courtney Love, because this is still people's lives. But it's something it's something to converse about. But I want to use what they going through, because what they going through is already set in stone. It's nothing that me or you or anybody in this platform or any platform can do, because it's up in the hands of the system and everything else now. We just speaking on it. But I want to be clear that this is people's lives. Whether you're lying, telling the truth or not, somebody is affected by this shit. So
it turned my life upside down. Yeah. I mean, I had so many people coming at me. I'm talking about family. He did it. They shot him to the cross before we even got to the first quarter date. You know, when and the hardest thing that I had to do was to turn my child in, because they came hunting my child down. Came to my house, knocking on my house with 7 dogs, 7 police cars. You know, it's a mess. It's a mess. And I could just, like you said, I'm glad you bringing me on point. You know, it affects everybody. It affected my whole life, and it affected my judgment and my way of thinking of at night going to bed. What did he do? What did he really do this, you know, to this child?
Yeah, and that's my thing, where like, you know, you got that type of situation, man, where that goes on, where you know, people like even your close friends, if you hear these type of things, is my best friend capable of this? Or is my son or my daughter capable of these things? So I just put that out there like that. But I appreciate you calling in, Courtney Love. You know we rocking.
Oh, we rocking. All right, back.
All right.
Going back in the chat.
Bet.
All right.
Shout out to Courtney Love. Shout out to Detroit. Yeah, T.I. does have a baby girl. And I just want to make that very clear here, bro. We ain't here on Urban Politicians TV trying to solve crimes and shit. That's not what I do. And I've been saying that for years. I don't solve crimes. I don't put cases together. That's my stance on shit. When it comes to these, I let all the facts come out, and that's just that. I remember when Russell Simmons, he went through this shit and he caught a flight out of town. They was trying to mend to him. Let me call Big Facts real quick, y'all. Let me see if he up. He might be asleep. Or might be with the family.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying.
He said 2-6. Let's see if Big Facts got time to type in for a little bit. Yeah, rest in peace to Pooh Shiesty, brother. That's a tough situation to go through at the top of your, dog career just took off. Hottest new rapper in the game. Lost his brother yesterday, man. That's a tough pill to swallow. I can only imagine, man. And it's it's tougher when you and your brother look like y'all grew up together. Them niggas is basically damn near like twins, but to have them, be a year or however much older him and Pooh Shiesty clearly grew up together. So, but I want to just be all the way fair on that situation with T.I., dog. Like, that shit affects everybody. T.I. and Tiny have to face this head on. Saint C, no, Pooh Shiesty's brother passed away from illness. I want to be honest with that Saint C. I don't think that T.I. comment about his daughter, that has no correlation to him being accused of sexual assault and drugging women. I don't think T.I., because of the way public opinion is set up, the way that public opinion moves and everything of that nature, I can't blame T.I. for trying to keep his daughter away from the harm of the world. I don't know, Kimo Sabi, what they got going on. That's some whole like internet shit going on. I didn't see that he said he would. I seen my son said he would look at anybody who trying to get out there with him if anybody want to take 5. But bro, let's be clear, man. My song has got to be 40 plus. Whack 100 is 40 plus, bro. What the fuck do them niggas get out of fighting each other? Let's be honest, bro. Whack 100 got going on what he got going on. Whack 100 is clearly intelligent and knows what he's doing with the rap business. He's had a successful artist with Blueface. He has the homie True Car now, who seemed like he finna level up. And then, he's tapped in the game with Cash Money and P and QC. He's behind the scenes making moves. Who else knows whatever Whack 100 got going on? So, when I see Whack 100 just come out and say shit at times, I just don't be knowing what the true intentions is. So I don't really know. Media does mold people's thoughts. That's a fact. But I just want to be clear how you got to understand, true, media can affect the jury, but media don't hold up in the court of law when it comes down to when that gavel get hit. Motherfuckers, if I got money and I got money to have a paid lawyer, what the fuck the media is saying is not going to determine whether I go to jail or not. If you got money. If you got money, you can fight a case. If you got money, you can fight a case. That's the point. If you ain't got money, it's going to be looking bad for you. But if you got money, you can fight you a case. If you got money, you can fight a case, dog. Just understand that. We seen niggas with money beat some cases that we wouldn't think they could beat. We seen what OJ did. So I want to be clear. Now, T.I. did say out of his own mouth when he spoke out a few weeks back, when he spoke out on this case, T.I. did say him and his wife, what goes on in their bedrooms is what go on in their bedroom. And he did say this: anybody that engaged with what we have going on were consenting adults, and we're down with it. Y'all heard what I said, huh? Y'all heard what I said, huh? Y'all heard what I said. He did admit that. So, what is the possibility of these women who were involved in this situation consented in the sexual situation? See, it's 50-50. And I'm not trying to be inhumane to their feelings or what they went through. I'm just saying, like, did y'all consent to this, yes or no? Now, true, I want to be clear. Y'all could have been under the impression or the situation that, hey, I felt pressure to do it because of their celebrity status. I felt pressure to do it because I was on the spot, whether I indulged in the drug usage or not. If you consented to do the drugs, there's no case here. Even if they ran game on you, is that a case? Well, I'm saying, look, he has to say this. He's going to say this in court. The people that indulge with us sexually agreed upon to do this. It's his word versus theirs. So, did I force you to do these drugs, or did I offer you an opportunity to do these drugs? As long as you are grown, these aren't children, though. These are grown-ups. These are all grown-ups. Nobody here is a kid. Let's be clear. Everybody involved in this situation is a grown-up. So I want to make that very, very clear. Ain't nobody in this situation a kid. The Bams, what's up, my guy? Finna put a link in here, the Bams. Nobody was underage. T.I. said itself that everybody was consenting adults. Yeah, big facts. You on my live, man, on the speaker. I was actually hitting you real quick. I don't know how much time you got, but quickly. If you don't got much time, this T.I. in Tiny case, hello? Damn, Big Facts hung up.
Hello?
Yeah, Big Facts. You can hear me?
It must be. I guess it's fine.
Huh? You said what?
Hello?
Yeah. You can't hear me, nigga?
Oh, yeah. That is my phone. What's going on over there?
Nothing much, dog. We were speaking on quickly. I want you to drop your 2 cents real quick. Make sure y'all get over there to Ayo Nation and
We on. Let's do it.
the Big Facts podcast. Put the D in front so it comes up the red and white with Ayo Nation, the fearless leader.
Just type in Ayo Nation. This Ayo Nation, you'll get to it better. Ayo Nation, until we get this whole lawsuit thing together.
Ayo Nation. So I want to say this. The T.I. and Tiny situation. I don't know if you know the latest.
I saw you just posted something about that, saying that they about to press criminal charges on that.
They have got a lawyer. 4 of these 11 women that initially came out have got a lawyer, and he's pushing for charges in California and Georgia. They have went to the authorities and pushed for charges to be filed.
What are the charges? I need to know the charges to see that.
Sexual assault, rape, and the drugging thing, if I'm not mistaken. But sexual assault is most definitely one of the charges.
Okay, so they pushing for the Bill Cosby. All right. First off, let me just make sure it's understood, man, that whatever you do out here, that's on you. If you get around a celebrity as a woman, let it be understood, if you're acting like a groupie, you will be treated as such. I just spoke about this last night, speaking on that Meg the Stallion situation. If you're acting like this, we're not playing no bullshit as identify me as I want to be identified shit. If there's a fucking person riding in a fire truck with a firefighter's uniform on, I'm going to point him to the nearest fire. If that man then replies to me and says, what the fuck you telling me for? Do I look like a goddamn firefighter? Nigga, I'm a motherfucking carpenter. What the fuck? Hold the fuck up. Hold on. Not only are you wearing the uniform of a firefighter, but you're in their fucking vehicle. Everything about you says firefighter, but I need to treat you like a fucking carpenter? What in the fuck are you talking about? If you're at my hotel, this has been going on since the beginning. We heard about it with Mike Tyson. We heard about it with Tupac. If you're in a position of a fucking prostitute and or a groupie, you will be treated as such. You're not going to be around 30 fucking groupies, and then I get you up to the hotel and you, no, I'm actually a librarian. Then what the fuck are you doing here? What are you doing here? And like I said, it's the reason why when I started the Me Too movement, I was asking celebrities, I was saying, y'all need to holler at me, man. You can holler at me behind the scenes, whatever you need to do, because as we see with Tory Lanez, Meg the Stallion is now getting with congressmen, people who have relationship with judges, and the judge just passed a motion saying that Tory Lanez can't even speak on his innocence anymore. I've never heard of this. This is what's going on. This is the culture of destroying men, stripping them of everything that they spent their whole life building and tearing them down. When the reason why I told people to pay attention, and the reason why I put Bill Cosby and R. Kelly on the Men Too flyer is because those were very
big, significant situations. As soon as they can prosecute a person off of word of mouth, everybody's in trouble.
And it seems, and I want to be clear, and it seems as such that we have gotten to that point because of the media. I want to be very, very clear here. And this is not a platform that I use to kick other platforms down, but understand as media, especially mine and other media platforms who cover the latest topics in part. Mine is more so for podcasts and talk show form. I'm not here really to expose anybody or break news or, you know what I'm saying? Some of these platforms are built on that. They want to break news, get stories first. You know, TMZ, in this particular case, like I said, I'm not here to kick nobody platform down, but this is just facts. Hollywood Unlocked.
Hell yeah. Oh, but yeah, that shit that ran by them funny people and the goddamn but yeah.
So the guy, I think his name is Jason.
Jason.
So he actually had brought out a while back. He let Tahiri get on there and kind of allude to the fact that Joe Budden might have beaten her, and Joe Budden was very upset about it. He said what she went on there and did was foul. The things were not true, and he was like, he knows the guy Jason. The guy could have called him. The guy Jason Lee actually said on his response to it, it's on video. It's not my job to fact check this stuff. And I was like, are you fucking serious?
No. But here it is though. Here it is. If this is a talk show, I'm just talking to who's in front of me. And that's something that they can use, just like Academic and Charlemagne used that whole, I'm just a radio guy. Why are you picking on me? I'm just the internet guy. They can use that. See, it's a gray area within this media journalism.
And to be clear, to continue on, I only brought this up even more. I only brought his name up because he's the one that gets a lot of the credit for helping break this story with T.I. and these women. So we have a blogger who is helping and giving these women or these people these platforms to spread lies. That's very unacceptable in my opinion.
You're saying that this is the same person who said it's not my job to fact check. That's a very good point.
That's what he iterated in so many words. Like when he was explaining himself after Joe Budden called him out. And I was just like, this is a bad place for me. And this ain't to just kick him down because he's not the only one. I just have to use his name as an example because
But it's no different than the rap trap. Like everybody, I was just looking at Benzino and his daughter's situation. I need to speak on that. But it's like everybody's doing everything for money. And we just spoke on it earlier. Everybody's doing everything for money. That congressional lady, she's doing it, talking to me, the Stallion, and saying that she's an upstanding motherfucker for money. Benzino's daughter is bashing him for money because if you come in the game and say that you had a great father and a great life, nobody wants to hear that shit. You need to talk about how hard it was and all this shit like this. And with this motherfucker right here, everybody wants the drama. If you can come in and go into an interview and get what Charlemagne got out of Birdman, then nigga, that shit going viral. That's all that matters. And they've learned that all publicity is good publicity. They understand that. Because on their side of it, my name was attached to this, my name is gonna live on. Drake, he shows you that's all that you really have to do is attach yourself to the hottest thing that's going. So he's doing it all for money. It's all for money. I'm just gonna spread the mess and whatever sticks. If a nigga go to jail, oh fucking well. If a nigga go to jail, then justice was served. If you don't go to jail and he hold lying, oh well, I don't have to fact check. You know what I'm saying? And like that's what I'm saying. There is no accountability because, like I said, there's a gray area. There's a gray area within this media shit because you can just say that I was just uneducated and shit like that. But the apology is never as big as the lie.
Nobody cares about the apology, and that's the problem. We've seen, and like I said, bro, because niggas get in their feelings, but you know, facts is facts, bro. If I do something, come tell me about it. And the thing with Big Ant, I don't mind apologizing when I'm wrong. That's one thing about me. A lot of the other people, they either don't care or don't want to apologize, where the media platforms now are just fucking lying, putting out false news, and then it comes out, they'll just come out, oh, wrong news. But it's never, oh, we want to send our apologies to this person or that person. We made it. They never make a mistake anymore. It's like, oh, well.
Yeah. And like I said, that's also what this industry is. That's a very good point you make, because let's take the Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation. Bitch, say that you lied, but now this thing has gotten so big that if she feels like if she tells the truth and says that she lied about him shooting her, which the bodyguard and his friend have corroborated Tory's story and not hers, but the police and everybody, they really are charging this case. If she came out and said, no, I lied, she doesn't have any integrity. And the money is not in integrity. The money is in the stardom. The money is in just, nigga, lie as big as you can. The bigger the lie, the better. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever your career starts to tank, you need a fucking scandal. That's it. That's all. If you want your career to go an extra year or extra 6 months, you better do what Lil Nas X did. Lil Nas X was dead after the fucking old country road shit was down the drain. And that motherfucker did the next best thing and said he was goddamn gay. And now you got a whole nother fucking year. And that's all this shit is. And like I said, it is sad because, as I said once again, with the Bill Cosby and R. Kelly shit, it's not about defending either of those people. It's about how in the fuck can I get real jail time for something that is word of mouth. This is all about word of mouth. There is no physical evidence of shit.
Who did you say? You didn't say R. Kelly, did you?
I said, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let me say Bill Cosby.
Okay, Bill Cosby. Okay.
The R. Kelly situation. With the R. Kelly situation,
they actually got caught on federal wiretaps trying to pay the witnesses to change their story. $500,000.
But here it is, though. Here it is. Does that mean you're guilty, or does that mean that you are seeing that you're having a trial by media?
But let's be hold on. Let's be clear though. Okay. They have not presented us with all the evidence they have. They allegedly have tapes and everything else. Like I say, he's innocent until proven guilty. He's just locked up right now. And it's fucked up to be in prison or jail when you don't have these charges as found as guilty, which is facts. But that's how the system works. I'm not going to say I agree with that, but let's be clear here. We haven't seen all the details that are going to come out with R. Kelly. They supposedly have loads and loads of evidence.
And see, that's what I'm saying.
But in this case here, but this is the difference between T.I. and R. Kelly. What evidence can they possibly even have in this T.I. case?
And like I said, and that's right. But let me say this. When they say we got loads and loads, I don't believe anything that a judge, a prosecutor, or the fucking media says. When they say loads and loads, they just may mean that we got plenty of motherfucking stories from these bitches. The fuck, until I see it, I don't believe it. And even when I see this shit, I still question it but with the R. Kelly situation, if they do have evidence, that's that on that right there.
Well, R. Kelly, I will say this: R. Kelly has a history that is documented of dealing with
I understand the history just as well. What I'm saying is, when he was tried for that, cases ain't in, he was acquitted, and if we truly go by the American justice system, you cannot be charged for the same thing twice. That is what the fuck they did to O.J. Simpson. They gave him 30 fucking years for taking his own shit back, and that was revenge for that murder that he got off on. But here it is. I'll bow down on the R. Kelly situation because there's evidence. If there's evidence, there's evidence.
Yeah, so we'll leave that R. Kelly situation to the later date of the trial and everything. But I do want to just be fair in what we're speaking on in this T.I. situation and the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory. I don't know how true this is. Somebody came into the chat the other night or whatever night that was, last night maybe, and said that Vlad, and I don't know if that's true or not, they said that Vlad was in an interview and said he saw what's being presented in this case. I don't know if that's true or not.
Hold on. What case?
This Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion case.
Once again, that's still another case.
But I want to be clear here, to be all the way clear and fair to Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. I want to be honest here.
Okay.
Somewhere along the lines, lies have been told on both sides. To us in the no, I want to be clear. I'm not talking about the shooting.
Okay.
The way that they are depicting the information, both of them are not telling us what they. No. I'm saying the way that he explains it.
I need to know what.
No. Well, what I won't say he's telling a lie. I'm not gonna say he's telling a lie.
Okay.
But he's most definitely hiding something.
And like I said, that's but when we say lie, so that's
okay. Let's be clear on that. He's most definitely hiding something. I don't know what he's hiding. Megan Thee Stallion is clearly hiding something.
Megan Thee Stallion is lying.
Okay, that's what I want to say. That's cool for you to say. That's how you feel. I'm going to.
Stallion is lying. There are two other people that says everybody there except her says that she's lying.
Yeah, I haven't 100%. Her friend alluded to the fact that hey, something ain't right. She full of shit. Megan Thee Stallion, she made the diss record.
That means that she's
Yeah,
lying.
but she didn't come out and say Megan Thee Stallion. No, but this is no, big facts. I'm speaking from the aspect in the court of law. In the court of law, Kelsey did not say Megan Thee Stallion is lying.
No. You said that in this case of Megan Thee Stallion and Coi Leray, both of them are lying.
Well, no, this is what Megan Thee Stallion did lie about. I want to be clear. When she tried to say that her and Tory, she said her and Tory were not fucking around. I personally feel that she was lying about that.
Okay, listen, she's lying about getting shot in both her feet. We know she's lying about that. I don't know why you won't say that.
Because I haven't seen, the thing is like this.
What do you mean she was twerking?
No. Hold on now. I want to be clear. I don't believe she was shot directly in the foot.
That's what she said, though. So she's lying.
No. Hold on now. But big facts. Let me tell you.
Okay.
There is a possibility because they won't tell us the fucking story. This shit is going on too long. There's a possibility he shot at the ground by her feet. And
she was shot in both feet.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm okay. Now let's be clear here. If he shoots at the ground near her feet, the bullet hits the concrete, the fragments break and hit her feet. Is that considered, hey, you shot me?
I'm trying to read the comment. They said they can't hear me.
They can hear you. They can hear you because they can hear me. I don't believe Meg, but going off of what she came on live and said.
They say my volume too low.
Hold on. Can y'all hear Big Facts? Can y'all hear Big Facts? Big Facts, say something real quick.
I'm here with y'all. Like I said, I just like I said, at first you said Both of them are lying. We already established that Tory did not lie. Now we're back on Meg. She did lie. She knew that she was not shot in both of her feet. She knows that she's lying. You can tell by her face that she's lying.
I want to be clear here.
Okay.
Because of Tory Lanez, where I'm sitting at in my seat, I don't believe that she was shot directly into the foot.
So why can't you say she lied about that? What's the issue?
Because of the way that they're withholding the full truth. Both of them.
It doesn't matter about anybody withholding anything. It's about right now we're talking about what she said.
Okay. This is my thing though. That's what I'm saying. If they came out and said what happened, we would have no window to discuss. I have to give her a window because of Tory Lanez is not telling us what happened.
But you just said that they both lied. You just said they
what
both
I'm saying, but to me, a lie is basically a form of thing where you are trying to perceive, and I understand it's a case going on. I didn't shoot Megan. True, you didn't shoot her. That's what you're saying. But you clearly not telling us what happened. So you're withholding something.
Because obviously, like, okay, if the gun did fire, I don't want them to know that a gun fired or whatever like that. But what she's saying, it makes it a crime.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if a girl come out, so fucking be it. If a girl come out and say I shot her, and I know I ain't shoot her, man, I ain't shoot that motherfucking girl. She shot her motherfucking self, or her friend shot her. Her and her partner was all the scenarios we had. If I ain't had nothing to do with that gun going off, I'm saying that, hey, my nigga, I ain't had a gun in my fucking hand. We gonna handle this shit in court. She know what the fuck went on. Tory Lanez did not have a gun in his hand when it went off. Or, hey, if I was trying to take the gun from Megan, hey, Megan had the gun. She was drunk. She was fucked up. I tried to snatch it from her. The gun went off. Why?
Hold on. Look, man. Look, this bitch ass nigga, Chemo Savvy. Let me tell you something, you bitch ass nigga. Listen here. She's freestyling. It's not called lying. See this shit like that. See, you lucky you not nowhere near my motherfucking shit because that retarded ass shit. So if a bitch is freestyling and say that I fucked and I didn't, nah, that ain't lying. That shit's freestyling. Man, get the fuck out of here. Moderators, block that bitch.
No, he ain't gonna block. Here's supporter, man. Here's supporter, big facts.
But now, here it is. But and like I said, we'll talk about that in a later point. But as far as I want to get back to Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was convicted with no physical evidence.
I don't like that. That's fucked up.
Exactly, and that's what I feel like in this situation. With this situation, we've seen with T.I. and Tyler, we've seen motherfuckers go over there and say that, oh yeah, I was raped too, and then say, nah, I was just playing, and motherfucker was taking them serious. Anybody that wants to jump on the boat, but see what happens is you'll get convicted by the media simply because it's so many fucking people jumping on the damn bandwagon. So that means anybody that has anything against T.I., and this was the thing I didn't like. So anybody who has anything against a famous man could just start a fucking rumor that they were raped, and all of a sudden we fucking believe it? Like, motherfuckers are really believing this shit. Like, how the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, what in the fuck, man? Like, how? So, like I said, it's a scary thing because as successful black men, really as any successful man, but especially as a successful black man, you know that we have to get it in the worst way. If we don't have a grimy gangster side about us, Hollywood won't even accept us. So we have to have a side to where you kind of would believe that, yeah, you know, we fucking plenty hoes. If you don't think that a black man is fucking plenty hoes, he has no place in Hollywood. Every black man has to have the image of being this big dog, dick swinger, and fucking plenty hoes. And then for the same thing that you love us for, you want to take me to jail for. What the fuck? Y'all, if you don't have any evidence, it's over with. This fucking loophole in the legal system was made for little girls who were 6 years old, 10 years old when they were molested by their uncles, their fathers, the families of the friends, or even their aunties, little boys who didn't know what was going on. That's so they can come up and they can finally get justice. But even then, you see some of those uncles walking around the neighborhood and never have been convicted of any crime. They're giving all of the leeway to the bitches who are claiming that a fucking celebrity raped them. And I guarantee if you look at these bitches, it's like, bitch, ain't nobody fucking raped you. You were ready and willing. You wanted to fuck. Any real female will let it be known. If you are anywhere near T.I., you were there to fuck. You don't have no business being around T.I. You're not no singer. You're not no fucking famous anybody. You were there to fuck, period, point blank. And it's a loophole because a motherfucker can't even say that, no, this was consensual. She can say, yeah, it was consensual. But during that consensual sex act, I told him to stop and he didn't. And because I was just so traumatized, I didn't know how to handle it. And I'm finally coming out now because I'm strong enough. And everybody's going to believe that and they're going to clap. And the Me Too movement is there to back them up with all the legal fucking fees they need to take this shit to court. And it's bullshit and it's a fucking trap. And this was the exact reason why I made the Me Too movement. And I was just so blown away that we didn't get more support from men, especially successful men. Like, my nigga, you're successful. You are in a position to be a target of this fucking Me Too movement. There is no, especially no black man that is safe from a bitch coming out and saying that when they had sex, it was not consensual. And she's been scared this whole time, and she's just coming out now. And she'll get at least 5 bitches who say the same thing. Any bitch who comes out and says anything about a fucking celebrity, it's going to be 5 bitches. It can be Bow Wow. It can be the Yin Yang Twins. It can be fucking Pastor Troy. It's going to be some, if a bitch come out and say, he raped me, it's going to be 5 bitches that come out and say, oh yeah, he raped me too. Just to fucking do it, just for the damn publicity. When Nipsey Hussle was murdered, we saw videos of motherfuckers, just regular motherfuckers, claiming that they did the shit. These motherfuckers don't have any shame. They'll do anything to get attention, and that's all this is about. And like I said, I tend to take this stance because of the fact, like, so when we have the R. Kelly situation, I tend to take the stance to rock with the dude. And one of my biggest fears was that one day I would defend a rapist, but that's why I like to choose the cases I stand behind. But all these fucking celebrities.
I want to be clear on that T.I. one, though. These are merely just accusations. And I want to be clear. T.I. spoke his innocence already. T.I. did say that anything that went on with him and his wife and other people were consensual, and the people that were involved in that situation were aware of what's going on, and they get down like that. Basically meaning that we are swingers. One might allude to that. We are swingers, and we live a certain lifestyle. And he was not, and he was saying, I'm not here to open up what goes on in my bedroom. So with that going on, I feel like, hey, I'm not that nigga, but if that's how T.I. and his wife are rocking, these people that went around, if you were not forced to take these drugs, you were not held down, you were not held against your will. If you took these drugs and sexual things happen, you made that decision. That's on you.
That's the whole problem. See, that's the simple part right there.
But so that's why when I reported this, the way I reported it, I come correct with that.
What did you say?
We had,
What did you say when you reported?
Oh, I said T.I. and Tiny are innocent today. They're innocent until proven guilty. We haven't seen any videos. We haven't seen it. We're not going to see any tests. The time frame for that is up. There is no test to prove this anymore. There is no DNA testing. What do you have to prove these accusations?
And see that, and that's the whole fucking issue is that It's not going to be cut and dry. They don't have no evidence. It's bullshit all the way around. And when I say bullshit, I mean bullshit because if I go to trial, you're going to need more than just a fucking motherfucking crackhead saying that I killed somebody to convict me. How in the fuck can you convict me because somebody just said that some shit happened?
And to be clear, T.I. has the bag to fight this situation. It will cost a lot of money, and it will lose. Huh?
So did Bill Cosby.
I don't know how Bill Cosby was actually convicted of this situation.
And it's all word of mouth. Yeah. It's all, you know that's your ass. I don't know what y'all done did in here, but y'all done did something. That's y'all ass.
See, T.I. had to respond. Because the thing was, T.I. did it right. He put out a legal statement through his team. They contacted media outlets and they wrote a professional statement. But then he went to his Instagram and responded also for the public side of it.
Yeah.
Because T.I. is so vocal and speaks so much on situations, he had to go public and speak.
Yep, he couldn't.
Because he would have been guilty in the eye of the public.
Yep, and that's the trial of public domain. And I told you, that's going to ban you faster than anything. If people think you're guilty, your juries are on the internet right now. You know what I'm saying? The jurors that are going to get 50 years from now, when the trial come up, they're on social media right now, and they're already making their mind up. Whether they like T.I., they don't like T.I. It ain't got shit to do with a text message and no shit. Bitch, she get on the stand and she start crying, and that's all you need. Dog, like I said, dog, this is some shit. People will lie. That's why we have a judicial system that has to go through a whole lot of loops in order to actually convict you. Convicting someone off word of mouth is fucking preposterous. There is no fucking way that should be possible. Right. That's why I said when that shit happened with Bill Cosby, the reason why I put R. Kelly in that same boat is because it wasn't no fucking evidence that damned R. Kelly. It was the fact that everybody came out raising their hand and everybody knew he had a previous goddamn charge. That documentary got R. Kelly banned. Period, point blank.
To be clear though, R. Kelly is locked up, but he has not been sentenced yet.
Okay, and see, and like I said, even like just use the thing. So a girl can come out right now and say, "Hey yo, 2 years ago, hey yo was over there in goddamn Houston and he raped me, and now I get extradited from Alabama to Houston because a bitch said that." That's
I ain't gonna lie, man. His boys hurt his case though.
What you mean?
His own partners.
What you mean?
That they got 15 years for their phone call. They had their phones tapped, and they pled guilty to their role in all this shit. Help recover the evidence and all that shit.
What? Yeah, and like I said, and R. Kelly, I feel like that's a bad example because with that one, they did have evidence. But as I said, it's scary because R. Kelly was living his life until that fucking documentary came out. That documentary came out, all of a sudden he's in jail. These are not things. What happens in the media is not just fucking entertainment. It's not just for us to see anymore. What happens in the media and on TV that people will watch for entertainment, that shit can have life or death consequences. We have no fucking evidence that Bill Cosby ever did shit except for word of mouth. And
so somebody actually typed that Bill Cosby got convicted because of the woman he settled out of court with.
And all we need for that is we know that's bullshit because Nick Cannon has. Once you become a boss, you will settle out of court just because it'll cost more going through the legal process. Nick Cannon paid a babysitter $100,000 for his infant child. She said his infant child head-butted her.
He paid her
That's
out of
different.
court.
I'll be honest here. I will be honest here.
Okay.
If I'm a rich nigga, I would pay $100,000 for an infant child. Because they rich, it's gonna cost him more to go to court and fight this.
That's what you said.
So okay, but if somebody's accusing me of rape, I'm not selling out of court.
No, and here it is.
That's just
here
me.
Now hold on.
In today's time, in 2020, the last 3-4 years, most definitely.
Now here it is. Now we have to then go and look at what's my man name? Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Listen, bitch, you're around here with all these goddamn lies. Take this $10,000, sign this NDA, and get the fuck around. It's easy as that, because you know all the motherfucker wants is some money. When the motherfucker goes to McDonald's and fakes a slip and fall, man, take this $5,000, sign this NDA so you can't talk about your bullshit and get the fuck on. Yeah. Because when you go to court, it's going to get blasted everywhere. Oh, right. El Canseco goes to court for all this right here. So now you'll pay her and say, I'm paying you for your pain and suffering, whatever like that. Don't come. And your legal team will advise you to do that.
And I'll be honest with you. I will be honest with you. If I'm a rich person, it depends. This is me, not for everybody else. Legal team or not. If somebody's accusing me of some shit that could be a stain on my character, we're going to court. And I'm going to pay my lawyers. That's just me, though. Because I have fun. I will have fun with the bullshit and letting you know, like, okay, we're going to sue your ass.
But see, you still see, that's that Monday, or the couch quarterback, armchair quarterback thing. On Monday night, it's so easy to quarterback the game. But when you're actually in that situation and your lawyers, the people that you pay to keep you out of trouble, say, pay her and let's get her the fuck around us. We do not want to go to court with this.
But see, that's what I did, and that's the point.
Let me finish. I'm saying they're telling you, pay her. Let's make this thing go to fuck. We're going to get her to sign an NDA. She can't talk about this anymore. Let's make this thing go away. We do not want this to be dragged out in court. You're saying that you'll go against your lawyers, the people who are paid for this, and say, no, I'm going to have fun with this?
If I'm innocent, which I would be innocent on any rape charge.
We're not talking about innocence anymore. We're talking about the world.
The world or whatever. I'm going to pay. I'm going to take. Hey, now we going to court. My reputation is on the line. I'm not.
But the whole thing is your reputation is on the line either way. If one way, no one else can hear about this. But the other way, everybody's going to look at you. And regardless if you did it or not.
No.
Just like with this T.I. situation, he's innocent, but people are still saying it and believing it.
But this is the thing.
People are going to just believe you in the world because it's you. People are going, if you're a rich person, then you've gotten there by having to do shit and you've made enemies. There is no rich person who has no enemies. So there are going to be people who say, oh yeah, of course he did it. It's not going to be a fun experience. And like I said, it's easy. It is easy to have these conversations when there's nothing on the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't something that people will angle. But I can look at it and say, as a rich person, I can see logically why a person would pay a liar to get the fuck around than have that shit dragged out in court and have an actual fucking...
This is what I was going to tell you. But this is what I want to tell you, Big Facts.
Let me just finish this. When we know that in this day and time, you can be convicted off word of mouth. And this is why I said it's so dangerous right now, and we have to change these laws, because as soon as one man is convicted off word of mouth, no man is safe. If you have a motherfucker come up there and she's a good actor, you're going to prison. And that's what I want you to understand. It's not about your innocence anymore. It doesn't matter if you're innocent. It matters if they believe her.
I want to be clear, though.
Okay.
This is what I want to say. And this is all I want to put out there.
Okay.
That aura word and that accusation and the accusation of touching on little ones, I'm spending whatever dollar I got to my. I don't want that on my name at all, and I will not pay anybody to shut up about those because they. No, there is no. But I'm trying to tell you about me. You trying to tell me the way the world works. I'm an asshole. I'm a no. Big facts. Can you listen to me? I'll let you have the flow. Now let me have the flow. I will die in my fucking pride. I've almost been killed before because of my pride. I'm cool with that. I'm never going to settle on anything with those two accusations. Never. I don't give a fuck how rich I am or how poor I am. I will never actually agree to fucking pay somebody who's accusing me of those. I don't give a fuck what a lawyer got to say, judge and jury got to say, the public got to say. If I got to spend my life to fight and keep my name clear off of those two accusations, I'm gonna do that. That's just me.
Okay, well, let's get back to like I said, I don't want to go into us. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to. If we're gonna talk about us, then ain't no what we talking about.
No, I'm saying because you said that this is why they would do that and why they pay to settle out. And I'm telling you, I'm not settling out. That's them. But I don't give a fuck. I could be a $10 million nigga. If I got to spend $5 million of that to keep the R word off of my name, let's go.
Yeah, but I'm saying I can't. Obviously, I can't argue with you about what you would do. I'm saying that's a no. I can't argue with you about that.
Okay.
I can't argue with you about what you would do.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. So let's get into this. This Coi Leray a little bit. I know you can't be on here too long. I know you got shit to do. This Leray and Benzino.
I want to go back to the T.I. situation and make it clear
that
as far as these women, do we have any of their pictures and do we have their ages?
There's only one woman that they actually acknowledge where, to be all the way factual from what T.I. said, from T.I.'s standpoint, he has documents of her doing this before. He says it's documented. So that's what T.I. said. So when T.I. said that, when he spoke out on live, I was like, all right, this shit finna go away. Because T.I. said, this shit is documented with this person. We went through this over the years with her. You remember the lady said that he pointed the gun to her head and all these other things. And they was like, well, why would you go back around him if he pointed a gun to your head and all these other things? See what I'm saying?
Are you talking about
one of these accusers? This is one of the ladies.
Okay.
Where T.I. said they have been through multiple things with her before in the past, and it's documented. These things can be looked up. So that automatically.
And do we know any of the other ones?
We don't know any of the other ones yet. It's 11 women total. It's 4 that has the lawyer representing them from what I read on New York Times. That's what I took from it. It's 11 people in total, but it's 4 women who were actually having the lawyers representing them. They out of California and Georgia. So.
And everybody's been represented by the same person?
To my knowledge, yes. It's just like that one lady, what's her name? Lisa LeBloom, is that her name? You remember she used to pick up all these odd cases that these girls would have out of nowhere? Remember she was.
Lisa LeBloom,
remember she tried to represent the lady who had the shit going on with Kevin Hart and all that? Remember she used to just pick up all these random cases with females? I think she jump in that situation when Black China sex tape leaked?
You talking Black China?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But she had represented the chick with. She's represented a lot of cases like on some pro bono shit with celebrity women or whatever. I look at these type of situations the same way, where this is probably a pro bono case.
And it's all about publicity. Jim's TV up in here. That's he's an interviewer out of Mobile.
Yeah, I got him on here. I got his name on the screen.
Yeah, Jim's TV. Well, I didn't know he was
Shout out to Jim's TV, man. I see you out there working, man. Keep doing your thing in Mobile. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe.
You seen some of his stuff?
Yeah. Hey, you gotta talk to him.
Yeah. Jim.
I just posted his interview with Money Train the other day.
Yeah, he did an interview with Money Train. Yeah. I hollered at him, man. I didn't even know of it. He had hollered at me before he started his channel, whatever like that.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. Money. One thing about Money Train, dog, that nigga on his shit. His shit gonna eventually get views. Bro, that interview I did with Money Train probably got like 75,000 views, dog.
God damn.
Yeah, like his shit is gonna get views, man. So we just gotta wait and see what happens with T.I. Like I say, when you come to Urban Politicians TV, the reporting, the information, the news will always be fair and clear cut. And we not, especially with no rape shit. I ain't saying nobody raped nobody until the evidence come out. I can read y'all the charges and what they're accused of, but like I say, T.I. and Tiny and their friends, because they trying to tie their friends into this too. They said people that were employed by them are part of this. They are all innocent until proven guilty.
You said that the people that
they said people, I guess, like security, maybe assistants, like friends, are also a part of this situation.
Against them?
No, they own this with T.I. Like they're saying that T.I., Tiny, and their staff. So basically, they kind of painting a picture like T.I. and Tiny had help from other people to put these things together.
See what I'm saying? And so they're trying to set up the whole R. Kelly shit.
Yeah.
And see that's bullshit right there. But like I said, we'll see what go on with it. Like I said, that's why I tell, follow the 3 S's and stay the fuck away from these nabs, because this is always gonna take place. And like I said, it's not on me to speak on the shit that T.I. really shouldn't have been doing. But like I said, you just gotta stay away from low life. Like it just, sometimes we just can't listen to our flesh because people out here trying to get paid. Like it's hard being broke. We all understand that not having money is hard, and these motherfuckers have a potential lottery ticket in their pocket. All they gotta do is just go up and say, "I'm the mother." Did you see this bitch? This bitch who put that goddamn gorilla glue on her fucking head, this bitch is on Instagram with I don't know how many fucking followers now. You can get famous for any fucking thing. That was the fucking problem. That was the issue. As soon as this nigga Boot Gang and all these Wells and the great motherfuckers started coming out, that was a fucking problem. As soon as you can start, like, you don't have to be talented and get famous, we have a fucking problem. Because you could forever be known as the T.I. accuser. These motherfuckers starting YouTube channels and all kind of shit. Now you famous as fuck for lying. Like, I don't fuck with it, man. And it's dangerous out here. So if you got something going and you trying to get something going, you got to follow the 3 S's and stay the fuck away from that. That's it. That's all. For
sure. It's getting real out here. It's getting wicked. We're seeing more and more celebrities get tore down. We have some celebrities who are guilty of these type of situations, and that's a whole nother story. But we're seeing a lot of, like we saw Nelly. Nelly never did anything to that woman, and he had to prove his innocence, in which he did. And it's still fucked up because at that time, the comments are going to read, Nelly's a scumbag.
Hold on, what happened to Nelly?
That girl that said he raped her and assaulted, or he sexually assaulted her on his tour bus.
I might have missed that one.
Yeah, that shit had went up for a little bit, but Nelly, I forgot what he did to get the truth exposed. He had to get the truth exposed.
And And the problem is nothing happens to the fucking lion.
The only person I seen that did something to the lady was T.K. Kirkland. He actually spent money and got his rape accuser. The charges reversed on her. She actually had to go do a couple years.
Hold on, what was the charge?
Something along the lines of some sexual shit. He spoke about it on Black. Because the
reversal would have to be perjury. I don't know how.
Whatever the charge was,
yeah,
if backfired and he got her locked up.
Yes, Lord. And that's what we have to do. But it's a shame that they don't have to spend any money to get a rape charge on you, but you have to spend money to get a perjury charge on them. Perjury is when you lie under oath. And that's all you can get them. And usually they walk with probation on that shit. That's bullshit, man.
So that happened with him. And I do remember, and I want to point out there are more than a handful of cases where guys were accused of rape, sexual assault, and shit like that. And the woman ended up having to retract the story and got exposed. Let's go back to those basketball players, I think, out of New York. Do you remember those basketball players out of New York where they got accused of raping that girl or something, or what? I forgot what it was. It was a group of dudes, and she lied at a college. It was some dudes at huh?
You talking about Central Park 5?
Not Central Park 5. It was I don't remember exactly where it was at, but the dude said they had raped her, and I mean the girl said that the dudes, took advantage of her, got down on her, and she ended up saying that she was gonna tell and everything, but one of them niggas was like, well, man, we actually recorded that shit. And we'll put this tape out showing that it was consensual. So she backtracked on that statement.
See that? See what I'm saying, dog?
She backtracked on that statement. We seen what happened with the Central Park 5. She knew that these young boys raped her. You remember that? Central Park 5, and then it comes out. Nope, that's not it. These guys didn't rape her at all. These five boys fucked up their entire life. They will forever be traumatized from this.
Yes, Lord.
From doing prison time.
Mm-hmm.
For one of the worst things you can be locked up in prison for.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw what happened. We don't even gotta speak on that. But I just want to be clear that this does happen in America.
Yes, Lord.
I actually have a partner where he was in middle school, and they actually said a girl there, she was the girl that got, they got tossed up a lot. A lot of people hit her, ran through her. She was one of those. So I don't know what happened, but she claimed that a group of dudes had actually raped her. And my partner was one of the niggas put in that situation. And ended up getting on probation or some shit for it, but then it came out that it wasn't true, and she actually apologized to him when we was out of high school, and told him that she was sorry for fucking up his life and stuff. So I want to be clear here that these things do go on where people do lie.
Research Brian Banks. It's a lot of stories where this shit happens. And like I said, I can't tell a person how to move and see, that's the issue. When you do this shit, when you make this serious topic so cheap to where you'll use it just to get back at somebody, you'll use it just to get some money, you don't understand that now when that little girl finally does have the strength to come forth on her abuser, whether it be her father, her fucking brother, her uncle, whoever it was, you don't understand. It took so much for her to come forward, and now the people are saying, oh, you lying. All the girls who say that somebody raped them is always lying. You don't understand what that would do to a real fucking victim, but you don't give a fuck about that, and that's why I say those are the real villains. The bitches who will come forward and call rape just because you're mad about something. You know motherfucking well everything you did with T.I., Tiny, a staff, or whoever the fuck, you know goddamn well that shit was consensual and you was happy as fuck. You went back and bragged about that shit and everything. But now, because somebody hit the button, and somebody in the comments just said this, he said the wrong thing on his podcast. He said, so now, and it's the same thing with Bill Cosby. He was trying to buy NBC, and now all of a sudden they hit the button, and you got a line of fucking women saying it. And because that's what I'm saying. We have to get this shit fixed, because if we don't, then anybody who tries to make a power move from our culture can get fucked over. Thanks. You don't need any evidence to convict somebody. How in the fuck does that work? So, like I said, that's why I started the Me Too movement. I said this last night. I'm actually going to revamp the Me Too movement and do it a little bit different this time. And last time, like I said, I was just appalled. We got 10,000 signatures on the petition, but we can barely get $1,000 in the fundraiser, the GoFundMe money, trying to get lawyers and shit like that. We didn't get any celebrity backing or nothing like that. It was all regular, everyday men going out here passing out flyers and shit like that. When I do it this time, I'm gonna do it a little bit different. But something has to be done. This is bullshit, and obviously it's still going on. And this time, I'm gonna put out a call to action to the celebrity men. And we can focus on the Tory Lanez, because the Me Too movement, it didn't just have to do with false rape victims. We were talking about child support reform. We were talking about fake domestic violence charges, male domestic violence victims. You know, something to protect the men. With them having Me Too to protect them, and them motherfuckers got $20 million in 2 days, and we're over here and we're actually being jailed for shit that we didn't do. Fuck the motherfuckers who actually did it. Rapists, like I said, I come from that old law. I feel like a rapist should be castrated and in exile, you know, to an island. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about people who, you know, the pedophiles and rapists. But as far as a bitch can come out and say that she was raped and then nothing happens to her, Brian Banks was a fucking Sean Oakman. Is that his name? I don't know if that was his name. I messed his name up, I think. But something Oakman. Something open, but Brian Banks, he had a whole fucking, he was a football star, and this bitch come out and say he raped her. No evidence, and then he goes to prison. She comes out years later saying, no, I was just lying, and now he gets out and he doesn't have anything. There's nobody to sue because the bitch is fucking broke as fuck.
I've seen that too, with dudes have done all these years for not even just, you know, sexual things, but murder charges, all type of charges, and then they find out 20 and 30 years later that these things are not true. But society, you can never get that type of time back. $1 million.
But see, but the thing is about the murder charge and shit like that, there's some fucking, you can get paid for that. But as far as a rape charge, you would have to have a civil
there's
case.
No, but let's be clear though. Let's be clear.
Okay.
Even I'm saying murder in the form of like rape and murder, or, you know, there's some cases where that happened where they were charged of murder and rape of somebody and kidnapping, everything like that. Like even with the boys from the Central Park 5, you know, they were charged for the rape. Bro, that amount of money, no piece of money is gonna make your mind right. You can't throw that jacket on me as a teenager and have me serve 8 or 9 years of my life, or 10 years, and then think that you could give me $1 million or $2 million and we're even. No fucking way. It's no fucking way you can pay me back. The trauma, the stress, the not knowing of going to prison and not knowing my next day is gonna be like, that shit is, you can't match that again. So yeah, I'm gonna get into these other topics too.
Let me get. I gotta go get a shower and shit like that. Just let me know when I'm out here.
For shit show, we on. I'm gonna get with you. All right. Yeah, man, we here. Who was trying to call in? I think somebody wanted to call in. I'm finna drop a link. Make sure your face is on there if you're gonna join in. Um, I forgot who it was. If he's still here, put somebody on here with me. Keep it interesting for sure. Let me ain't go through. Hold on, keep on silent. All right, that's the link, Chemo Sabi. Put your face on there, man. This is a platform where we show our faces, man, unless it's otherwise approved. So I want to be also I want to get into that Coi Leray situation with Benzino, and I really don't have a deep dive on that. I just want to be honest about this shit. It don't look good when the family is feuding, especially father and daughter on in the public eye. It just don't look good to me, man.
What the hell?
Yo,
Yo.
what's good, G?
What's good, G? Hey, what's good? My bad. Hey, I wasn't trying to disrespect. My bad.
This is the link, Chemo Sabi. Face on there, man. Hold on, you got to cut your shit down, bro. Cut your TV down. Then why you got a mask on, dog?
I'm at work.
Oh, okay, bet. All right, where you from, man?
Yeah, you already know. What's good? What's good?
You from Houston?
No.
Bro, I can see you and shit, but your shit just making a gang of noise. Appreciate it. Survive, Jasmine Johnson McDuffie. Chemo Sabi, is there any way you can fix that weird mode? Because if not, I'm going to have to get you off, my boy.
Yo.
Hold on, I'm finna X one of these motherfuckers out. Yo.
Yeah, what's up? What's good? Yeah, hey.
Yeah, man. I making like your mic is bad. It's covered up, man. I ain't gonna lie, you killing the whole vibe. I'm gonna have to exit you out, man. Cause you making the people leave this motherfucker. Hello? You good? I can't even hear him now.
One, two.
Yeah, bro, your shit is done. Motherfucker. I don't wanna, hold on. I ain't trying to kick you out the studio. They trying to tell me to kick you out. Hey, bro, leave the chat, bro. Just leave the thing. You can stay in the chat, but leave this. Exit your shit out. Cause your microphone fucked up. Yeah, his microphone fucked up, man. Yeah, I took him off. My bad, y'all. My bad. So who else want to tap in, man, who ain't been on here before? Who in here, man? I need somebody to tap in. So I want to be clear here with this Coi Leray shit. That I don't like talking family business, but they putting family business in the public. From what I'm gathering, Coi Leray is upset. Benzino was upset because Coi Leray was speaking on her struggle or something, and he's saying that she's always lived in mansions and never had to struggle. So I don't know what's going on with that. What's good, de-stress? I don't know about that, but I just want to be honest that it don't look good to. And I can understand though if this is something that is true, where hey, I have taken care of you, I have kept you in a good position, but you make it famous and popular, and you tell people you struggling and you work. I don't know the real in that situation. That's not for me to try to even decide to figure it out. I want to be clear that I don't agree. I can understand why Benzino would be mad and want to go public about it. Dog says she exaggerating. I don't know, man. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this motherfucker for shit show, Urban Politicians TV. I'm actually lead this live stream up tonight. I'll be deleting a lot of live streams, but I said I'm gonna start leaving them up, for some of them up when I'm on this motherfucker sober and shit. For shit show, Liz Chi. Liz Chi say hit the like button and subscribe, man. So we gotta wait until all the facts are presented. Understand now too. I want to be clear with everybody. So let me get that Coi Leray situation out the way. She's hot right now. She got dope records. She did make the comment like, man, I got a charting record right now. My pops is not even speaking on it or hasn't spoke to me about it. She's saying since the source folded, the Source magazine, which Benzino was the owner of, once that folded, that they actually fell back from success. It was a struggle after that. When she was old enough to realize what was going on, she was saying that she was struggling. For shit show, Chemo Sabi, it's all love, man. We rocking. Get that mic fixed though, my boy. Get that mic fixed though. So that's that. Hopefully Coi Leray and Benzino can work that out, because getting on the media and explaining this and that, man, it just don't look good for mother and father, just being honest. You know, it's not about like it's going to affect my life, but I feel like it can affect theirs. You know what I'm saying? It can affect their relationship, and it ain't really worth it. You know, keep that off the internet. In my opinion, I can't tell them how to do their thing, though. But I know if I had kids, I don't want our problems to ever go to the internet, for sure. I don't really know her exact upbringing and how he was there or wasn't there. To be honest, I don't really know. Um, that's that. Do you feel like it's LA year back on top? I feel like LA never went nowhere. I feel like LA, and to be clear, I no disrespect to the West Coast. They got different styles of music there. I know how to differentiate the sounds and everything. I feel like LA never went nowhere, dog. LA has always had a place in hip hop since TDE came out. Since TDE came out, and there were other artists doing their thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm speaking on recognizable attention from the whole country. Of course, there were other artists rapping from LA. But once TDE became a factor, I felt like there was no going back for LA. And that's the way I feel now. LA is lit as fuck musically. California is lit as fuck musically. You got LA, you got the Bay, and you got Sacramento. Got several artists that people are tapping into. And it's different independent artists, it's mainstream artists, everything coming out, all these places. So but Draco the Ruler's the truth. TB. I fuck with LA for sure, man. Um, everybody know I be on Blue Bloods Clan. I was on them when they first hit like 20. When did they first like really just hit? I said I was following they shit. I still do what I said. Uh so Blue Bloods Clan, of course, Draco the Ruler, the Stink Team, O3 Greedo. Of course, still fuck with Don Kennedy shit. Still might get that shit some burn. Still fuck with some old YG shit. Uh, who else, man? I'm trying to think who niggas ain't up on. Did I say O3 Greedo? Think I did. Of course, Shoreline Mafia. Shout out OG Easy. All them niggas in Shoreline Mafia. Shout out Rennie Rucci too out of Inglewood. I fuck with homie too. He got a dope little sound. Shout out to the whole All Money In team. They be jamming. Jay Stone. All them niggas and shit. Mozzie from Sac though. RP Kitchy for sure. I want to hear Suede, man. When Suede come home, that nigga was hard as fuck, dog. Is that the little Mexican homie name, Suede? The one that say cheese in the interview? That nigga was hard, dog. Is that his name? Yeah, back to the bag. That nigga Suede hard. Shout out to my guy, shout out to that boy Refuse Media too, man. Top Shelf Jacquees, man. Shout out Refuse Media. Shout out to Refuse Media for shit show. We gonna see what's going on, man. Yeah, I'm ready for Sway go hard. I fuck with that nigga. Y'all heard of Sway? Shout out ESTG from Kentucky. I fuck with him too. I really got hip to him through Icewood Vizzo like a year or two ago. When him and Icewood Vizzo had a track. That's how I got hip to Sway. I mean to my bad, ESTG. Not Sway. His name is Sway. Yeah, that's gonna go crazy. ESTG got one with Yo Gotti. He did that Get Money one. Remix with Yo Gotti. Sway got a lot of good shit though. I got to get out to LA before this month is over with. I am gonna get to LA before this month is over with. We got to. I've been having some shit going on. Shit keep getting in the way. I was supposed to have a merch out. I was supposed to have the LA trip done. all that good shit. It's all love though. We gonna get out there. We ain't tripping on nothing, man. We ain't rushing nothing. We got all year. Y'all listen to everybody too. It don't matter where you from. Don't matter where you at. If your music good, I'm jamming it. I learned everybody culture. I learned everybody style. I learned everybody lingo. I learned the Midwest culture. I learned DMV culture, New York culture, Miami or Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Memphis, of course ATL, of course Texas, of course Cali. I want to get hip to the Ohio rap scene though. I got to get hip to Ohio. Yeah, I'm going out there to work. I'm going to LA to work though, man. That's one thing with me. I'm going out there to work and grinding. When you see me on the road, that's what I'm out there for, to work. That's why I'm not going to All-Star. I got bread to go to All-Star weekend, but I'm not going to be out there working. What's the point of going, man? Like I said before, like the other night I just said, nigga done fucked plenty hoes. Nigga done partied. Nigga done drunk alcohol. Nigga done went to strip club. Nigga done threw money. Nigga done did all that shit, man. Nigga done had the times where he just living without a care, staying out all night, waking up 11 o'clock, drinking and smoking. That shit is done for me right now. Shout out to Texas for shit show, LaJuan Hurd. Cleveland, Ohio, bet. I gotta check them out. Yeah, Kentucky. Shout out Kentucky. They going crazy. So what else I want to talk about? Talked about the Coi Leray. Oh, we did. Me and Big Facts did speak on the Megan Thee Stallion situation. And like I said, I'm still waiting on that situation to come out and we see everything that went on with it, all the facts, all the details. I do feel like, and I won't say it's technically a lie, they are both withholding parts of the story. So that's why I'm just like, I can't say what's what. But I will say this, from what Megan Thee Stallion was displaying, she presented it as that her and Tory Lanez didn't have nothing going on. She didn't she damn near say that they didn't have anything going on. But the only reason that came up, I'm even speaking on that Megan Thee Stallion situation still, is because Kevin Samuels, just like Big Facts did, is calling out Maxine Waters in her hypocrisy of interviewing Megan Thee Stallion and promoting the message that Megan Thee Stallion delivers in her music. Maxine Waters is now a congressman. Maxine Waters was somebody who was, if I'm correct, let me call BP. BP, I'm finna call you, nigga. If you still in this hole.
Hey.
Yeah, you could give a little bit more insight on this Maxine Waters and Megan Thee Stallion.
That's exactly why I told you to hit me, because let me turn this shit down.
Yeah, I'm listening.
He started off like that's the angle he was gonna come with, but that's not what he was on. He was on some shit like he's defending the First Amendment. So even though he's like, I don't agree with Maxine Waters at the end, he summed it up like, I don't agree with her co-signing WAP while she's sitting in a fucking seat on Congress and shit. You co-signing wet ass pussy, but he say what I do like about that is the fact that you're defending a person's freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? The First Amendment. So he stood on that. I thought he was about to go in on it, because that's the angle he acted like he was gonna start with. Like, hey, why is she co-signing this girl about some wet ass pussy? And, you know what I'm saying? But she the lady 84 years old.
Yeah.
But nah, he was like, Maxine Waters has the power to go in there with the white folks and sit down and tell them what they want to, what they need to know, you know what I'm saying? Like, versus what they want to hear. Like, she has the power and she does that. Like, she speaks up for people is what he was saying.
Like he just saying, cause he's saying we need to apply this shit as being. That's what he was on.
Okay, got it.
That's all he was on.
And I want to be clear here, bro. Like, I'll look at anything Megan Thee Stallion puts out, Cardi B puts out, even the rappers put out. I look at it as entertainment. If it's music, it's entertainment. But at the same time, as a male gangster rapper or a street rapper, there has to be truth into the backstory of your entertainment. I know I'm not going to hold you true to every fucking line you rap in your music. I'm not going to hold you true to that. If you say I shoot 15 niggas up, I don't. That's just music to me.
Right.
I'll be honest with you. Nobody wants to hear music of a nigga saying, go get a job, go to college, build you a house, build you a family, keep one wife and get married. Nobody is going to be entertained. It's entertainment. And that goes for male and female. Now, I want to be clear here. That's what we have to raise people at. Let's look at rap music on the music side. Now, we do have it now where these rappers are real street niggas. These rappers are real gangbangers. These rappers are real hitters and shooters. These rappers have really been to prison now. Some of them were not successful drug dealers, true. A lot of them niggas didn't have a bunch of money before they started selling drugs. I mean, before they got into the rap game. But they were living the life of street niggas.
Right.
So their stories are depictions of their environment, whether they went through it or not. They seen it or been around it. So I get that part of it. But I know when to judge it and hold it as value and not. When I hear Megan Thee Stallion WAP, I know that Megan Thee Stallion doesn't want to stand on this is what I want to represent me 24/7.
Right.
Same thing with Cardi B. Even the city girls, they don't give a fuck about a nigga to represent them 24/7. It's entertainment. When they're in the booth, they're entertainers.
Yeah, wasn't she crying over Lil Uzi? I don't know if that was real.
Lil Uzi been posting on his Instagram every day for the last couple days. And then whatchamacallit got a baby with Southside.
The other one, yeah, you're right.
I forgot the name.
Carissa and JT.
Yeah, she has a baby with Southside. She got a whole family at home talking about she don't give a fuck about a nigga.
It's music, man.
It's entertainment.
But you know what? A lot of fans we know we have good minds, but a lot of people don't know that shit ain't real. It's crazy.
It's sad. They need to wake up. Stop holding these people accountable.
And they will model their own life after this shit. Like, there's plenty of bitches like, hey, fuck these niggas. My favorite rapper said, fuck these niggas.
And your favorite rapper?
Same with niggas, though. I ain't gonna just put it on females.
Facts. Niggas too. And your favorite male and your favorite, the rapper that you look up to that tell you fuck hoes, that nigga laid up behind the woman in love every night.
Bro, do you know I was fucked up when I found out Snoop Dogg was married that whole time? Nigga, fuck for what? We don't love them hoes. This nigga was married. Bro, this shit, that was like, I guess that like woke me up early. That was the first time I seen like rappers don't really live like the shit they be saying. It's just entertainment.
But there is a sentiment though we don't love the hoes because we are dealing with hoes.
Say again?
In that case, it was some truth to it because Snoop was like, hey, we don't love these hoes. Like the hoes that we fuck around with on the road or
okay, but his other alternate ego / persona was a pimp though.
Facts, true.
You don't get married. You can have a bottom bitch, but you don't pimps on. Well, I ain't never heard of a pimp getting married. I ain't no pimp, but I don't know.
Yeah. So it's just a part of it, man.
That's just one example though. That was like, bro. That was like.
It's entertainment, bro. This is a way out for our community, bro. And I want to make that very clear. And I thought about that today, and I didn't put it out there, but I was just like, we as people who don't even rap understand the stories, the lifestyles, the entertainment is the reason that y'all are even on this platform of Urban Politicians TV.
True.
Without these stories, without this entertainment, I don't have a way to create a platform in this game without being a rapper. So that's why I say I understand this stuff is entertainment, but I know where the line gets drawn.
Really, that's something that's just taught in the household early on, though.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like with movies and shit.
Thanks.
I remember back in the day, bro, my people, they would do some weird ass shit. They would like let movies like that had majority white actors in it. They could cuss as much as they want, but if we was in that bitch watching a hood movie or something, and they was cussing and shit, it was like, y'all need to turn this bullshit out. Why y'all watching this shit? It was like, bro, what kind of standard? We peeped that shit early on because we used to laugh about this shit, bro, as kids. Like we was trained to like white people. It was like almost like we was trained like white people can do what the fuck they want. We got to be at a higher standard, I guess.
Yeah.
It makes sense looking back, I guess.
It's all entertainment, man. We do got to raise our children. Just like your people, you know, you raised up. And like my T lady always told me, nigga, like, hey, man, you listen to that rap music, don't be out here doing that wild shit. Don't be out here cursing in front of nobody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's still yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Yes, sir, no, sir. Like, and that's why a nigga able to move the way he move right now. A lot of niggas think it's cool to be disrespectful, man.
That shit had to be instilled in you. Like,
yeah,
your mama made sure you understood it at least one time as a child. If she don't never repeat it again, she let you know, okay, he let me know that he knows this is just music and he can listen to this shit much as he want now. And it didn't turn you out. It couldn't turn you out because she already laced you with the real.
Thanks.
Plenty niggas got turned off from music.
That's the link, Jim's TV. Hit that link.
Back in the day, they had a nigga. I want to say it was in Texas. He killed the nigga and blamed it on like Pac or some shit on the music.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that was real life shit, man.
What shit said? Jim's TV. Sure click that link, man.
Oh yeah, he want to tap in.
It's all entertainment with this music shit. Now, like I said though, some of this entertainment shit is real blood on some of these situations, and it's real behind the scenes. Streets that became rap now. The rap game is the streets. It's really always been that way because it's always been the street money that has pushed rappers' careers in some form or fashion.
And then when you let street rappers become successful enough to create their own labels, they're basically the A&R and the label owner now. So they're gonna have other street niggas. So it's like it's gonna seem like we just getting all these street niggas by random, but it's like, come on, they get put on by other people and suggested by other people.
That's always been the wave, though. It's always been the streets that kept this rap shit going, bro.
Right.
But Jim's TV, man, my guy.
What's up with them?
What's going down, man? Shout out to Mobile, Alabama in the building.
Man, shout out to Texas, man. The whole Texas.
Yeah, man. What's going down out there?
It kind of slowed down right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I want to tap in about when you were talking to Ayo, you know what I'm saying, about I got your point, you know what I'm saying? You want to put yourself in that predicament, you know what I'm saying, with that T.I. situation.
What you mean?
Like, I feel you with your morals, you wouldn't even be on that freaky type stuff T.I. was on, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, no, what doing what T.I. Oh, I just said that ain't my thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That ain't
It just
everybody
ain't my
thing.
thing. I'm not knocking T.I. though. Everybody got their own thing they do. Like, I got my sexual shit that I do with women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just not the one to be like, let's have this full blown orgy around this hole or some shit like that. Like, and I don't believe in taking high powered drugs either with women.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna smoke some weed and I'm gonna drink some alcohol and it's a go. That's all I need.
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
you know. So I feel like this where, you know, T.I. is, and I don't want to misquote him here. He basically alluded to everything that has been done in my bedroom or with the people that have been done with us was consensual. They were 100% with what went down. So basically saying I'm into that type of shit.
Yeah. But one of the girls was his assistant. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy.
Yeah.
One of them was his assistant.
Yeah.
And a friend. So, like you said, it probably ain't true, but I fight for my name, like you said. I go to
Yeah,
court.
that's just me though. With them
Me
type
too.
of allegations, rape, any of the other tricky shit like that, I can't let that jacket be on my name.
I don't think I would either.
Hey, BP, mute your shit till you done scraping that pot real quick. Yeah. I just can't let that be on my name, bro, and I'll spend my last against that. That's just me.
Yeah.
That's just what I be on.
But you think the folks that mess with him because he had did something with some fake Bitcoin or something like that. He would promote some coin before this.
Oh, that little scam shit that he was promoting on Twitter a couple years ago?
That was last year.
Oh, that was last year?
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah, he had something go on where he actually was promoting a company that was scamming niggas out of fake Bitcoin or some shit.
Yeah. So it might just be more.
That could be it. I don't know. I think it just comes from, bro, the right person, the right blog, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Blogs are such a help. A hip hop street blog is such a help for rappers, but the blog game in general is hurtful too. Like, that shit is a gift and a curse.
You're right.
Because this story of T.I. spread because of blogs. Without the blogs, this T.I. story don't spread.
Yeah.
You got 4 or 5 hip hop blogs that got millions of followers apiece posting it up. Then you got to think, once it get posted on those blogs, the smaller blogs are spreading it. So it's getting spread and spread and spread and spread. And everybody's on their phone now. There will become a day that people will not be ashamed to say that they be on their phone all day.
I mean,
you can't even hide it no more.
Yeah, and then they already done told you it's addictive. You said it in one of your other live.
Yeah.
About what that social dilemma. They tell you they make it addictive for you. You know what I'm saying? To be on it all day. So,
yeah, they want you to be, but there's still that sentiment of people who try to act like they don't be on their phone.
Is it possible?
Why?
Now?
I don't know.
Is it possible now?
I don't trip though, because I get money on this bitch.
Yo, what up?
Yo, what's good, the bam? So that's just that, man, with me, bro. That's just how I was raised. And it ain't about how I was raised, because it ain't like my T lady walked me through shit step by step on how I should move in every situation. It's just where I'm at as a man, bro. Hey, you coming at me with that? We not selling out of court.
I don't think
I'll
could.
sell it out of court if me and my partners kicked your ass or something outside of a club, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I said
I hit you in a car wreck and we want to just, all right, man, let me throw this to settle out of court. But that other shit, nah, ain't no settling, my nigga.
Hey, that's why I said I'll with you on that. Like Nick Cannon and settling. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I settle for something like that.
Yeah, my baby hit a motherfucker on some, what whatever. That's some bullshit. Like, all right, man, I spend this 100,000 as opposed to having to spend 600,000 and the time, whatever. Fuck it. Just get the fuck on. But the other shit, hell nah. None of that. I can't have that on my jacket, dog.
Yeah.
So it's all good though. But y'all make sure y'all tap into the Gems TV right there. Y'all see it on the screen. That's Mobile, Alabama. He the blogger in Mobile. I don't know. Do you call yourself a blogger, dog?
I don't know because it get iffy because people be mad because I ain't doing nothing on that honeycomb because that's a real street situation. So I don't know. I'm like you. I don't know if it's
You don't
media
want no
person.
Instagram blog page though.
Yeah, I don't do the blogging like I don't do it like that because
That
I really
honeycomb
try to promote the
situation.
city. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people out the city, and shit, I don't know. I don't know what you'll call it right now.
The honeycomb situation is crazy.
Yeah, he
It
do
ain't.
interviews.
Yeah, ain't it? I don't know. Y'all call it crazy. I mean, I don't know.
It's
I'm like
normal
you
for
though.
them niggas in, bro.
Yeah, it's
I've
probably
been to
normal.
Mobile twice.
Yeah,
So I seen how they living out there, dog.
and that's what I said. Ain't nobody. I don't know. It's different. So I don't know.
Hey, you know what's crazy, bro? Mobile. I think Alex. I didn't go through the whole Mobile, but you know what part I went to.
Yeah.
But like that shit remind me the landscape of my people hometown, Alexandria, Louisiana. Like how they got them big ass projects out there.
Yeah.
My granny and them got that shit around the corner from like right on the next street from their neighborhood.
Matter of fact, wait, them projects there on the left hand, right hand side was on no cap from. You know what I'm saying? That was Birdsville, and then there's another project RV. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you were right there by no cap, you know what I'm saying, little area too.
What part Rollo from?
No, boy.
Even Rod Weed, but it got towed down. They project just recently got towed down. Like it's the old school brick project, and then Honeycomb from Happy Hill and they got towed down. That was a house where got set on fire.
Yo, who get played more out there, like Rollo or Cap?
I mean, it's equal, you know what I'm saying, because they came up together.
Yeah, but who you hear more? Who you hear more?
Rollo started first, you know what I'm saying. You know, if you kind of listen to it, Rollo.
They're both hard.
I mean, no cap kind of got his influence from Rollo, you know what I'm saying, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
They was together at one point?
Huh?
Yeah, they was rapping together.
Yeah, they got that Roosevelt CD, that little baby situation kind of split
Nah,
them up from
they still
doing
cool.
music.
They still follow each other and shit. Like,
Huh?
they still cool though.
You said what now?
They still cool.
They had their father night and shit.
I ain't really felt like it was just a little baby situation. They kind of
Yeah.
weird. You know what I'm saying? We ain't signed with them, so I don't know. That was
I
before
ain't
you had
gonna
that
lie,
label.
bro. I'll tell y'all one thing. When that nigga, before I just really sat down and listened to No Cap, and that nigga used to say he was the best rapper and shit, I used to think that nigga was crazy.
That nigga
And then when I sat down and listened to that nigga, I say, hold on. This nigga like Fab Wayne on some melodic shit. Niggas ain't fucking with No Cap on the metaphors, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, he got that from. I mean, they kind of like nigga like how LeBron looked at Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, or Kobe. You gonna get better. So a lot of niggas taking that style and getting better with it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'll say this because I never heard a Southern nigga besides Lil Wayne be able to use the metaphors like that.
Yeah, that's how Honeycomb big on that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All them niggas like.
Rollo do that too.
Yeah, that's
The
what
only
I'm
thing
trying to
about
tell you.
Go ahead.
Like I said, it's kind of the sound on that bitch, and niggas are getting better at that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
The only thing about Rollo,
I'm gonna tell y'all something though. You, I don't want to say it, but like you heard "Stick on Me" when Rollo did it with Lil Baby.
Yeah, I fucked with that.
All right, but before that, his style changed. You know, he was "And My Dog," "That's My Dog." You know what I'm saying? That was basic. Then he started fucking Rollo hard and No Cap. So it kind of changed, but everybody saying that them niggas sound like Lil Baby at one point in time. You know, think about that?
Yeah, I
I
remember
never really
that.
paid attention to that shit.
Mm-hmm. Go back and look at it though. You know
I'm
what I'm
gonna
saying?
be honest though. Baby put me onto Rollo and Cap because he put them both on the album.
Yeah, but the first song that stick on me, I got to stick. You know what I'm saying? That song was really a Rollo song.
I actually came across No Cap. I seen Rollo through Lil Baby. I don't like just me.
Yeah, that what I'm
I
saying. When he
seen
came
Rollo
down here,
through Lil Baby, but I actually came across No Cap by itself organically on YouTube.
nah, he was running with both of them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I'm just saying how
Yeah.
I'm just on YouTube in the crib one day and I see a No Cap video pop up and I clicked it and watched it. It got pushed into my algorithm. I watched it. I was like, okay, this nigga hard. Watched him a little bit longer. The next thing I know, he had a Vlad TV interview.
But at that time, he supposed to been with Lil Baby and them. You know what I'm saying? They supposed
Yeah, I remember that.
and that's where the Fall or Not came in at, you know what I'm saying? For real.
I hate how this divide in the rap game is going on right now, dog. Like,
For real.
it's getting deep, and we ain't got to speak on that shit, bro. I don't even like talk about that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. That's I was gonna ask you about that, but I was like, that's some like real street shit, like type shit. So
Yeah, yeah. I just see it. It's more and more rappers. They letting it be known what side they choosing, and
They
now
mad
I'm like,
loud, bro. They mad loud with it too. Like you seen what I sent you early with that $1 billion black nigga. Like, come on.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I just like to hear
Big
the
rap
music,
guy.
bro. I just want these niggas to make good music. That's all I want, bro.
But they don't give a fuck now at
Yeah,
this point, bro.
It's the fans though, for real. I
it
think
is
it
the
would have been
fans.
smarter to be the fans for
The
real.
fans, it'd be the fans, yeah.
Fans, bro.
It'd be the fans, the blogs, yeah.
Like, okay, bro, like that blog. I don't know what mean, and I'm not trying to disrespect the blogs because anytime I say something, niggas take it like I'm trying to disrespect the blogger or a blog. But this the type of shit I be talking about where they gonna get the fans riled up. Who created that fucking meme? Where they got Kodak Black on the left, and then they got all these rappers on the right about who nigga influenced.
I saw this shit.
That type of shit right there is what causes problems. Believe it or not.
Co-sign, it's a
Yeah.
problem.
In every blog, I seen one blog posted. The next thing I know, it's like a fucking wildfire. Every single blog is posting that shit. And all I gotta say is, all they gotta take is one nigga to see that and get in their feelings and say something, and now it's a whole fucking big problem.
Yeah.
That's because a lot of rappers don't want to be nobody's son. You know what I'm saying?
Who wants to be anybody's son?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
And you
wouldn't say
said that.
You tell a
But-
nigga he's somebody's son, even in media. If you
Yeah.
tell somebody they somebody's son, nigga, they at you.
But
Especially if it's a fact.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to listen to somebody and it influence your music. You know what I'm saying? So that would be the confusing part. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
I mean, I get
Some of the
that.
artists they had on there, I was like, nah. They was reaching, bro.
I get that. I get that with the sun shit, like, cause a lot of these artists sound like each other. But for example, like Young Ace and Young Boy, I think Young Ace sound like Young Boy, but I'm like, you can't call the nigga his son though, cause he making his lane for his own self, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really get
They
that.
kind of close a little bit though.
I don't know. I think they got two different. I think they go for two different types of music, though. I ain't gonna lie.
But don't Young Ace listen to Young Boy though?
Yeah, they are both good at that, but
they pick similar beats to rap on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why the fuck they had 42 Doug on there.
42 Doug got
I
what?
told you they was reaching hard, man.
Yeah.
Was reaching.
So that was just that, man. That's how this shit be going on. That's how shit gets started too. Not to mention, and all that ain't on the blogs. I want to be clear that sometimes some of these niggas be having street problems, and that's how these beefs get to building up more and more. Then some of them go to this, then some of them go to that. But that shit there was crazy.
I don't know, bro. They on the internet and this shit, like, making it known.
Yeah, I hate to see these rappers into it so much.
And
It's almost getting to the point now where when you see a rapper, you got to be mindful of who he like and don't like.
yeah.
especially for a
And
nigga
that's what
like me
hoes
who
doing
do
interviews.
interviews. Say
Yeah,
what?
who do interviews. I was saying the same thing.
You
When I
gotta
do
make
my
sure you don't
interviews,
say a
it'd be
rapper
hard.
name that they don't like in front of them.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah.
weird, bro.
And then
Like,
it's also to the fact that nigga, you don't want to interview two niggas who don't like each other too close together.
Cause I won't get no more interviews if I do that. You know what I'm saying? It be becoming that problem too. You
yeah,
know?
like I heard they were saying some rappers, like I don't gotta say names in them, but they were saying some rappers didn't want to hear other rappers' music at certain parties and shit. Like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
They're just doing the most.
it's up there like that.
The
I
crazy.
need every rapper I fuck with though, man. Whether you got ops or not, the music good, I'm listening to it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna repeat nobody dead homie getting dissed. I just know better than that because I'm a respectable nigga. But if I like that nigga music, I like that nigga music.
Hey, but to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't think competition is good for it though? You know what I'm saying?
Not when it's
For the music.
blood on it.
Not with
This
blood. I'm just
this
talking about
bloodshed.
like before the blood.
They
I
don't know
mean,
how
not
to leave it on wax no more like that.
Yeah.
That type shit.
not like no blood, not no dissing. Like I don't like you, and then my music get better because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's saying I sound like you my son, you know what I'm saying? And they in the look up competition. You see what I'm saying?
But there is none of that anymore.
Yeah, don't
You
say
sound
Yeah.
like my son me when
like,
I shoot
I
you,
feel
I'm
what
gonna
you're saying,
shoot
bro,
you,
but I
nigga. Like,
I feel
those days of rap competition are over.
Yeah, I feel
Nobody's
It's
battling
over
for
with.
who the best rapper anymore.
I feel what you're saying, bro, but it always escalates. Like, always escalate to something it shouldn't be.
But that would the fan come into play though. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
But
Because I done
that's
did some
what
interviews. It really don't be before the interview start. You know what I'm saying? They don't really have no beef, but it be the fans after that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like the game done changed so much that niggas is not looking at it like that no more. Niggas ain't looking at it like, oh man, nigga, hey nigga, I'm a better rapper than you. The only niggas that's able to do shit like that is niggas like Jonah Lucas and shit.
Yeah, and Tory Lanez. Yeah.
Nigga, even when J. Cole, I mean, even when Big Sean and Kendrick got into it, nigga, them niggas got to the point them niggas wasn't even speaking to each other no more.
Yeah. At least they made it about the music though. Shit like that. I
Yeah,
agree
but
with
it
that.
was like, nigga, we not talking no more. Like, we not even speaking. Then you know, Big Sean came out and said the song, it was nothing there to begin with.
No, but
The song with him and Nipsey.
now, but and what, like, in your opinion though, like, what do you think this can lead to? Like, cause like I don't trying to see none of these niggas rap niggas die and nothing like that at all. But you know, like, eventually one of these niggas are gonna see each other. So how do you think there's a way? Put yourself in their position. How do you think there's a way for them to get over this in a way?
Nigga, there ain't no way.
Yeah, nigga, I know, but like, bro, like,
We seeing what's going on. We seeing rappers die. They getting killed right on video in front of us.
Yeah, bro, the thing is, there's some niggas who hasn't even lost any life, but they just like choosing a side. Like, oh, you gonna fuck with that nigga? Oh, nah, me either, bro. Fuck that. Like, what type of lame shit is that? Like,
bro, that's what they own now,
yeah.
bro. This
And the thing,
It mixing that street stuff with the business side. That way it getting kind of weird. Like,
yeah,
you got niggas doing all type of disrespectful shit that I don't even want to put on and say
yeah,
on here. Typing all disrespectful shit in these comments, bro. You got to think. Niggas then got to the point, bro, where they just don't give a fuck no more.
yeah.
And it's crazy because, like, it's all ages too. You got 34-year-old rappers who dissing niggas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got grown niggas. You got 30-year-old rappers on this shit. This shit ain't just no young nigga shit with these ops, and then you got niggas that's in their late 20s now. How old is Lil Durk? Like 27, 28?
28.
20, yeah, something like that.
So if you 28, you finna be 29. And nigga, he just got done, saying what he said. And you gotta understand, nigga, to some artists that's 20, 21, they looking at Lil Durk like an OG in the game.
That's fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what the game is at now, bro. The Rap game is the streets. Some rappers is full of shit and bluffing, but a lot of rappers ain't.
Now, you on that? What about to see the Whoopsie dude and the 22G situation?
Shit, that's some East Coast shit. That shit a little bit different, but it's real.
Nah, that's some rap shit too. Like I don't think 2GG's has a like personal issue with him. I just think they would just calm down and out type shit.
But I'm saying though, we don't know what type of niggas, and I don't even want to get into that, but like that on that level. But somebody is there who gonna probably try to defend and take care of CJ.
You already know that.
It's somebody behind the wall, behind the scenes, who there to protect him from this shit. Same thing like it was with 6ix9ine, right?
Yeah.
I would think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would think somebody there to kind of like protect him and make sure he ain't, you know, he claiming the whoopty. Nigga ain't just claiming that shit on some free. Somebody gotta be stamping that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't just wake up one day and go to a video shoot with a red flag. So I don't know dog history as a gangster, a shooter, or nothing. I don't know, but you know, CJ saying, 22G saying what he say, and that's how he feel, but somebody got to be behind, dog. He ain't just wake up and throw the flag on and say it, and then all these niggas came and pushed it.
Niggas has came, yeah. Some niggas have came out and said he's blood, but he not whoopty like type shit. They defended him, said he's really blood, but he not whoopty nigga.
That's some Brim stuff, huh?
Listen, man, I don't know about that game shit, but that's what they said, bro.
Yeah, see, I don't really know all that either. That's why I say there's East Coast. East Coast politics a little bit different. Especially in New York. New York probably got so many goddamn gangs. I just look at how many people they got up there in New York, and I know the New York niggas is not playing right now. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm in New York, I don't even know how, bro. To be honest with you, how in the fuck do New York niggas even, bro? It's got to be hard as fuck to be a gangbanger in New York, bro.
Coming out of camera.
Why you say that shit?
Because there's so many fucking people walking around on the street.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many streets, it's so many people just out the fucking side. I guess because they from there, they know how to move around out there. But I look at like Houston, right? Yeah. True, you could get caught slipping in any day. Some niggas, you know, they know where niggas be at. They know where niggas hang out, block is at, and all that shit. But like New York, I feel like it's so many eyes out there in New York, bro. How do you get away with shooting anybody?
Shit.
I don't know.
I just feel like if you a gangbanger in New York, bro, and you'd have a shootout, you're gonna get caught. That's just my thinking. I don't know. I'm not in New York, but
you gotta pull up. You gotta catch a nigga in his building. That's how they be doing. A lot of niggas be working in their building.
But they got the cameras in the building.
They got cameras,
They got cameras in the building.
It's like, okay, I'm messed up. I can do that and slide up out of here. I don't stay here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always gonna be some form of risk. But they think their reward is worth it though. You know what I'm saying? They don't.
Yep, they got cameras everywhere. When I did that news on that Brooklyn gang, they arrested like 16 members or 19 members. I think it was 16. And they was all like naming themselves after basketball players and shit.
Oh yeah.
And they had the shooting inside of the building on camera. Them niggas had masks on though.
I didn't even know that, but see, I just know from like going, bro. It was actually when I was in Brooklyn, it was actually somebody got killed like that.
See what I'm saying?
Not in the apartments that I was in, but shit, it happened while I was out there. Like,
yeah,
they killed the girl and the boyfriend. over some shit he did, but yeah.
See, them New York niggas be on some. They
Them
be.
lobbies, them apartments. These ain't even projects. These just be like regular apartments.
See what I'm saying? That shit wicked in New York. We seen what happened on Belly, how he caught that nigga out there barbershop. What up, Black? Funny ass nigga. You remember that shit?
On Belly?
On Belly when Nas came out the barbershop and the nigga was just waiting on the corner for him.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And he just walked up and got down on him right there, but that nigga Nas ended up killing him. But nah, man, that Money Train interview, bro, that shit gonna go crazy.
I know. I ain't had no time, man. I've been doing a lot of work. I said, man, there's still a more parts to it. You know what I'm saying? We said some more crazy stuff. He got smokers and stuff walking inside the building, inside the house. We was in the smoker house at that point. You know what I'm saying? We shot the original, shot the video. We inside the smoker house. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy. I got like 3 interviews I ain't did now today because I'm so backed up, but because I work too. So I got Young Dunn who did the song with Honeycomb. I got his interview. Money Train, and then I started doing people from Pensacola. They started coming in into the city. You know what I'm saying?
Go up.
Yeah, so Money Train, yeah. I ain't know he had that much energy. You know what I'm saying? So he about that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna lie. He about that. Everybody know he really about that. But I ain't know he had so much energy. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy.
That's that nigga natural personality though.
Yeah,
that's his natural. That's his natural personality, bro. It's kind of like this nigga damn near like. It's like he in character, but he not in character. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that they hood. That's how them niggas is in they hood, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he done got into it, like, and then why I didn't put it up, like with the Honeycomb shit going on, like my channel, I been getting weird phone calls from people. And my shit had started slowing up, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was freezing. A lot of my videos freezing and I can't upload. Yeah. So it got kind of frustrating, you know what I'm saying? You know, he said the feds were down this bitch. So it got kind of weird. And just,
I bet the feds is out there like a motherfucker.
Yeah, man. But people don't, man, they were like, that funeral had like 40, 50 people, you know what I'm saying? I mean, police officers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They was on that shit like.
You said how many police officers was there?
They 40, 50, nigga, like.
I bet
they had everybody out there.
Because you got to think, bro. They know the whole story of what's going on. They trying to make sure ain't nobody finna shoot the funeral up.
Yeah, so it was fucking. He had a lot of protection. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was weird.
I wouldn't give a fuck if that nigga wanted protection or not. They was gonna give it
to you. Yeah,
they was gonna beat up.
And then they were locking a lot of the rappers that they thought Homeboy had something to do with it. They were locking them up that week. That what people don't know. YD Cap, that dude he rapped about, they locked him up.
Just on some dry shit.
It was like a conspiracy charge or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Possession of controlled substance or some weird ass shit. I just ain't talk about it. But you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them dudes.
That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah. So I just ain't really talk about that shit because
Nah, that shit different, bro.
Yeah.
That Mobile, man, got so much fucking talent out there right now, though.
Yeah, even your boy Money Train, you know, he was getting flack. That's why I picked the rest of it out because the dudes he did shot when they were 14, like they were cool. They got cool and shit who he shot. But they were mad because he got, you know what I'm saying, he shot him back then, he talking about it now. So you know what I'm saying? They cool to be down. I ain't picked shit out in like 2 days. Like it's been crazy.
They called you about that?
They wrote my partner and shit, and he made a song. He made a fucking
Oh shit!
But Money Train called me about it. Hey, Money Train called me about it. Get what he say? Man, fuck that shit. My video finna go up. I don't give a fuck about it.
Bro, don't tell me that's the video when he's standing on that car. Is it that video?
Huh?
Is it that video?
The one we say he shot 3 people?
I don't know what he said. Hold on.
I'm talking about the one where he said he shot 3 people at the movie theater. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them dudes mad about that shit. He a rapper too. But that shit happened when they were 14 years old. And he mad that Money Train brought that shit up, but he ain't say his name. You know what I'm saying? So even though it happened 10 years ago, nigga mad and want to slide on him about that shit. So
Is that the one he posted to the gram?
Yeah. He don't give
Oh,
no fuck. He gives no fuck. You know
I put the fire emoji on that hoe.
Yeah, he gives no fucks about that shit. You know what
I
I'm saying?
didn't even know that hoe. I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, it went because I mean, we talked to him and we were like, bro, that was 10 years ago. Y'all squashed that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just leave that shit alone. He just talked about that situation. It was a real life situation. You know what I'm saying? He really was showing he was rapping about where he lived. You know what I'm saying? So,
did he say something about that shooting on the post?
huh?
When he posted it to his gram, did he say something about it?
Nah, you know, my partner run my one Instagram. I run one Instagram. He had to cut the comments out because again they were going back and forth about that shit.
On your post? Or
Now my partner post. You know what I'm saying? He posts some of that shit. I don't have
I
a lot.
thought Money Train posted it.
He posted it too, but I ain't say nothing to Money Train. Money Train was like they inboxed him about the shit. He called me like the next morning, like, man, they inboxed me, but fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying?
How long you been doing interviews for?
It's gonna be coming up on a year. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right.
Bro, I put fire emojis under that hoe. I'm thinking the nigga just on that hoe rapping. The song Chopper Life.
nah. Okay, he really about that. And then, matter of fact, before we did that interview, and then before the honeycomb shit happened, he probably came up out there to do the video. They got a song together that supposed to been dropping. You know what
Man,
I'm
saying? Money Train. I talked to him a couple times. Say he gonna come to Houston. He gonna fuck with me.
Yeah, because he supposed to really come out there and do a song with Honeycomb. You know what I'm saying? He got a song with Honeycomb. They supposed to shoot a video out there.
Yeah.
So you probably can tap back in with him when he come out that bitch. But with all this shit going on, I ain't talked to him again because he got a lot of more shit going on down this bitch. So
this nigga staying some shit, man.
Yeah, he staying some shit, yeah. But he got a sister that's hard as fuck, man. You know what I'm saying?
You say what?
He got a sister that's hard as fuck that like him though. Like she hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But I just read the comments and somebody was saying that YBN Lemire ran Alabama or some shit. It was that cap.
They joking, but they playing with you, fam. They gotta be playing it.
Yeah, they said why he the hardest out of Alabama. I seen it. I was just seeing it.
I think he said that on his own one day, didn't he?
Yeah, but somebody else in the comments said he the hardest. You know what I'm saying?
No bullshit, huh?
Yo, they was debating on Twitter who was better, Roddy Ricch or Youngboy.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Nah, that nigga in LA, he in Cali, man. He ain't in Alabama. He probably go back home, visit the fam type shit.
Who he said?
YB and Lemire.
Oh, about that one.
I forget Lemire from fucking Alabama.
What part of Alabama he from? Montgomery?
Birmingham. Supposed to be Birmingham.
Oh, Birmingham?
Yeah.
Okay. You know who else cool out of Alabama? That nigga Lil Daddy, man. I hit Lil Daddy up, bro.
Yeah. He from Montgomery, yeah.
They said that nigga Lemire.
Yeah, Lil Daddy had responded to me, man. I hit that nigga up on the interview. He was like, man, when I come to Houston again, we gonna get it in. I was like, that's some real shit.
They were saying that nigga Lemire false claiming.
They say Lemire got the best numbers. I mean,
that might be able to be proven though on the cool. Might be able to prove it. Who else you gonna argue with it on the Alabama rap thing with better numbers though?
But if we talking about overall music, that nigga ain't even. If we talking about quality,
I don't even put them in the same category though.
I wouldn't either, but we just talking about rappers though that's from the state. You know what I'm saying? As far as if he really made that claim like he was the best, like.
So what number what?
His numbers can he?
I don't know, cause
ain't fucking with him. Nobody probably really fucking with dude out there.
You don't think Young Blue fucking with him?
Oh, I forgot about Young Blue.
Oh yeah, Young Blue. Yeah, you would have to say Young Blue.
Yeah,
Young Blue got gold singles.
and what people don't know is Young Blue. He said, I can't hear him.
What'd you say, BP?
I say Young Blue been grinding for like years now, but his momentum right now recently got crazy.
But people don't know. people don't know he was on one time before this. You know what I'm saying? Like before he signed with Boosie and shit, he had a song called "Go Ahead" that was on 106 in Parkland, AJ and Freewood there. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a big song. Girl, go ahead, go ahead. Girl, go ahead, go ahead. It was a big song that went, you know what I'm saying, platinum then. Oh, I don't know about
Yeah. Speaking of Young Blue, he in the top 20 right of Billboard right now.
I say this right. That nigga, he got that loyal fan base. I know that.
Yeah.
When he drops shit, his fans is going to check him out. Because I
Yeah.
remember they were showing that like he had all them streams and views on YouTube, but he couldn't get paid for it because it wasn't on his own YouTube channel. Do y'all remember that shit?
Who you talking about, Young Blue?
Young Blue.
Mm.
Like he shot a bunch of videos or something that went wrong where he supposed to get a bunch of money or something, but he actually didn't have the videos on his YouTube channel or some shit like that. I can't remember how that shit went, but the nigga know he a factor though in his music shit. He really just need that one hit record. Cause he already put the leg work in. But then again, to be honest, he don't need shit. The nigga bought that goddamn mansion. That nigga got a goddamn mansion, cars, family good, family straight, everything.
Yeah, I said he's great.
He's straight regardless.
Cause he had restaurants and everything before that shit even played out. I mean,
He had restaurants and shit.
Yeah, he had a restaurant. He had a big ass restaurant and shit before the COVID shit.
Damn, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, food trucks and shit. So, and he already had like signed artists and shit.
Yeah. Well, he on his business then.
Yeah.
He really on some shit. Man, I gotta get back on that road too, James. Man, I'm gonna figure that shit out, man.
Yeah, let me know. I
don't know when I'm gonna get back to Mobile, but I know I gotta come back. I at least gotta tap in.
Ain't that Pac-Man interview about to go crazy when you do it?
That Pac-Man? Yeah, I got a lot, bro. The only thing with that Pac-Man shit, I'm trying to get this studio complete, bro.
Mm.
I'm gonna hit that nigga tomorrow and just let him know, bro. Just be patient with me, bro.
Bro, that nigga funny as shit, dog. Like, you seen that nigga trying to shoot a shot at Lizzo?
Yeah, that nigga always doing some funny
shit. That nigga
shit.
funny, bro.
That nigga funny as fuck. Bro, okay, I can do the Pac-Man interview on some regular shit, like with a regular background or outside or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do that shit in person, though. No, like, them Zoom calls. No, I'm not the Zoom call, bro.
Huh?
You gotta do that shit in person, though. Fuck them Zoom calls.
Oh, no, I ain't doing it on Zoom call. I'm gonna do it in person. I can have them pull up on some regular shit, but I kind of was trying to wait until I get the studio finished how I want it. But I think I need to go ahead and go with that move right now, though.
Yeah.
Go and get that shit out the way, man. Say fuck it. I'm gonna try to make this shit happen next weekend. Go like that. But yeah, man, I'm finna tap out, man. I appreciate y'all niggas tapping in.
All right, bro.
Yeah, he
All
from
right, Jim.
Flint, the Bams TV. Make sure y'all subscribe to him. Subscribe to Jim's TV. G3MS TV. Jim's TV out of Mobile, Alabama. Y'all tap in, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel.
appreciate
Urban Politician TV, man, for shit show. It's all love.